Okay, I'm starting a new broadcast because apparently some people were having issues with the other one and I couldn't tell or I couldn't see it. So I'll give everybody a minute to get back in and we'll see how this goes. So just give it a minute. All right. So I started to say, and this light is very glary. Why is that? Hang on, guys. I got one light that's really flashing it out. Okay, we're going to try again. Hi, Janet. We're going to try again. Some people were saying the screen was going black on them, so I started a completely new broadcast. So hopefully this will solve the issue. Hermie, Susan, Teresa, Caroline, anybody else popping in? Thanks, everybody. So, Pamela. Hi, Gail, Darla. Let me, hang on. Too much drama at the very beginning. Hi, Melody. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, let's see. No, I was restarting everything, Noonie. I did not go get juice. Gail. Let's see, Susie. Oh, you're welcome, Susie. So I got Happy Mail to show. I got a couple things at the bookstore, and I started to show Janet's art prints that she sent. And hi, Melody, how you doing? Good to see you. Crafting Amy, Elaine. I know I'm missing people coming in. Thanks, everybody, for popping in again. This is a second try. Make sure you are in 10. Your little wheel setting is at 1080p. Let's see, what else do I have here? I don't know. Let's see. Well, we're going to wait and see. Otherwise, you know what I'll do, guys? I'll reboot. I might need to reboot. Let's see. Let me check something here. Okay, I left and came back. Okay, I left and came back. Am I here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Can y'all see me? Are we good? All right, let's see. All right. I'll give it a second, guys. I'm going to give it a second. I'm here. Okay. No sound. No sound. No sound. All right. I'll wait a second. Otherwise, I'll plug the mic in and replug it in. Okay. Let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. I can hear you loud and clear. Okay. Thank you, Melody. All right. Hopefully this is going to work. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's just like, I mean, All right, so let's get back over here to Janet's, what I started with Janet's art cards. Hi, Pacola. Hopefully we're going to be good. All right, so Janet sent me 2 of her prints of her, what do you call it, watercolor paintings. Let me make sure here. Let's see. I'm going to make sure the autofocus and everything is off. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. I want to make sure the autofocus is off. So, aren't they beautiful, guys? Look at that. I think if I just leave them sitting there, they look the best. I know, right? Hi, Faithful Maz. Okay. Good to see you. Hope how's your class going? How's your, what do you call it, class? I forget what it was called. I forgot what you named it. But how's it going? Oh. Okay, friend, welcome. Hi, Ann. Hi again, everybody that's coming from the other video over to this one. Hi, Coloring with Vicky. Look what I got. I got art from Coloring with Vicky. Where's my little? Well, I'll get down to it in a second. So yeah, Vicky sent me some one of her pieces with a lemur in it because she knows I like lemurs. You ordered the prompt cards. Which ones, little sister Cheryl? Which prompt cards? We showed like 3 different sets. I'm not sure which ones you ordered. Last week, you mean? Okay, so anyway, these are stunning. I'm so happy to have them, Janet. Look how vibrant they are. So these are 2 watercolors. I think she did both of these. I think she did both of these on a stream, didn't you, Janet? Did you work on these on a stream? Hi, Mary. How's it going? Mary streamed earlier before me, so y'all make sure and go check out Mary. Check out Mary later. Let's see. And okay, so then I got, and thank you for the little card, Janet. This was so cute. Because you're the best. You're my happy thought. I'm gonna have to tape that to the back of one of these, Janet. Then before yesterday. Hi, Mary. Little sister Cheryl. Suzanne N. I can't watch for long, but green jaw. Okay, well, thanks so much. So I'm going to take it out of the sleeve here because it's going to glare. But so Vicky, Coloring with Vicky, sent me this, and she knows I love lemurs. So isn't that lovely? I love it, Vicky. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, I can't pronounce your name. Is it something like Kathy or Kathy Lee? I don't know your English name, but welcome. Kelly Watley, APG Jamie. I know I'm missing people coming in. I know, look, isn't it beautiful, guys? So if y'all don't follow Coloring with Vicky, she sent me this. And thank you so much. It's lovely. Of course, I love the purple hair. Hi, Linda. Hi, Gail. Hi, everybody. Trying to chill a little after the, issue with the streaming at first. We started a new stream, so it should be okay now. Let's see. Yeah. So thank you so much. She sent me a nice little note here. She said, "Dear Dee, thank you so much for all your creativity and art you share with us day by day. I am mega fan of yours and adore your personality. Let me tell you that you were one of the first artists who put me on my coloring journey. Your ideas and talent just blows my mind, and if I'm ever in doubt, I watch you. Thanks to you, I learned that being brave and open-minded is the best thing you can do with your art. As a sign of my appreciation, I colored this lemur picture from Grazia, I think is how you say it, Grazia. Knowing how much you adore them, I thank you so much. I thank you and your family. Oh, I wish you and your family the very best. Love, Vicky. P.S. I'm coloring with Vicky on YouTube and on IG. So that's her name, Coloring with Vicky. I already know that. I think I follow her on IG too. So she sent me that nice note and this little card here. A huge lemur-tastic thank you for all the amazingness that you let us immerse in every day. So she sent this little, I know, right? And I think you're in Hungary, right, Vicky? In Hungary? So yeah, so she sent me that, and it was just such a nice surprise. I was just really, I was really just so surprised. So thank you so much. And let's see. I know I'm missing people. Thanks everybody. So let me cut. There's Coloring with Vicky right there. So yeah. So y'all follow Coloring with Vicky. Cat and Pace, Nana Mo. You don't understand Instagram yet, Janice? It's not hard once you start doing it. Once you start doing it. So I will, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in my binder with your letter, Vicky. I'll put it in my binder. I'm going to put it in a clear sleeve. This one's kind of, not opaque, but it's not perfectly clear. I'm going to put it in a perfectly clear sleeve and put it in my binder with your letter. So, yeah, you're going to make it into my binder. You're going in my binder, Vicky. So, let's see now. Where are we? So, yeah. Let me see. Where's my phone? Oh, let me find Coloring Vicky on IG. Let's see here. There she is. I follow her. Okay, Coloring with Vicky. Let's see. Let me find one of her pictures. Well, I mean, there's lots of good ones. Just go over there on Coloring with Vicky, and you'll see all tons of stuff over there. Here's another one. Here's a Serene, one of the Serene ones. Remember, I showed you these on Monday. Serene, Nick Filbert. There's one of her Serene. It's not showing up as well if you go over there and look at it in person. Oh, hi, Carla. Yeah, it's just I use my Instagram just for following creatives. If you want to talk politics, religion, argue, and fight, then I'll meet you over at Twitter. But Instagram is my happy place. It's just for art and creatives. Hi, Scoops. Yes. And Scooby goes, oh, wait, here we go. Scooby says, I love Coloring with Vicky. Did you see the picture, Scoops, that she sent me? Look. That she colored for me? Yeah. So Coloring with Vicky sent that to me. I'll have to send you a print. I'll have to send you a print out, Vicky. I'll send you something back. Okay, so next I got this from, y'all know her as Devin Rex, and she sent me all these little cute little things. She made a little zine. Did anybody else get a Devin Rex zine? I don't see her here yet. I wish she was here. So she says, thanks. Dear Dee Dee, I was inspired to make this zine for you to show my appreciation for all the art, joy, and inspiration you bring to my life. Your creative spirit, genuine enthusiasm, and generous nature is what makes your stream so special. As a child and young adult, I was always interested in creating art, but life took me in a different direction. I have no regrets, but it's been wonderful to reconnect with my creative side. I am in my early 50s, but I feel I have grown so much as an artist since I discovered your channel and all the fibs, which are friends in the box, by the way. Thanks for all you do. You are one of a kind. Her name that we know her by is Devin Rex. P.S. I am not a poet, but I did my best with the zine. LOL. Okay, so so I know who's going to love seeing a zine, and that will be Janet, because Janet makes awesome zines as well. So she's going to love seeing a zine. Don't forget, guys. Hi, Nancy, Nanamo, anybody I missed. Don't forget, if you talk to me, put it in caps, and I still might miss it. So just say it again if I miss it. But or Pacola or Janet, they'll tell me. Yeah, it is. I know, Janet. Right. Okay, so Dee Dee's coffee and art in the morning. Dee Dee is a busy bee. Maybe I should just zoom in here. Let's see. Let's try to zoom in here and get it just be easier, I think. There we go. And then she sent me some other things in here too. Dee Dee's coffee and art in the morning. Dee Dee is a busy bee. Okay, so she's showing like a computer screen. Hee, giggle, giggle. You're the boss of your journal. Don't be a fearing. She's like, quote, have my little quotes around. Can y'all see it? Okay, I guess I should not move around. I should probably not move around. Hi, Domestic Fox. Anybody else popping in? Okay, so Golden Matte Medium is the best. I'm trying to read each one. Like this. You can do it. Just try. Creativity starts in your butt. I always say you got to just sit down and start. While streaming, she inspires me. I'm not sure when she sleeps. And then she's got my two little kitties. Look, she's got one of their little cat tails in the paint. Or in the pan pastels. And this is what they're dreaming about. I wish Dee Dee could come to bed soon. That's what they're dreaming about. And this one says, Dee Dee's desk is fun. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. She wrote it out. With all the I'm probably rhymes, and I'm not even paying attention to the rhyme. With all the projects she keeps, and look as she drew these. Look, guys, look at all the ones that she drew. Look, there's my Frankenstein. There's my Spock, young and old Spock. Collage. She drew that. She did that poster right there. Here's my journal with my hand, and they all say something on the magazine journaling. Desk journals, Inktober, portraits, coloring books, TN, collages, ATCs and art cards, fluffette, abandoned places, and she drew on them all. I mean, she drew, look, there's my napkin journal. I recognize them all. Each one, let's see if I can brighten this up. Each one has the little picture of what I did. Can y'all see that? Oh my gosh, this is so fun. When she whips out her ink, a fun animal will soon appear. And look, she drew Mimi. She drew the rooster, the bee. She drew all these. When she whips out her ink, a fun animal will soon appear. And she can easily draw monsters, Poe or Shakespeare. Look, she even gave Planet of the Apes. Oh, what's her name? I can't think of her name now. I'm her space. When I had to give her a haircut. When I had to give her a haircut, haircuts optional. And then there's my Poe drawing. And she can easily draw monsters upon Shakespeare. Her imagination transcends all time and space. And there's my poster of the Blue Jay. There is always a good laugh at Dee Dee's place. Hee hee hee. And I'm wearing Wolfie. Art books, journaling books galore. Thanks for all you do, Dee Dee, from Devin Rex for Art. And she has a channel, and she has a Instagram. So if somebody wants to put Devin's YouTube channel in there, feel free. I missed all the chat. I'll have to go back and read the chat later because I missed all the chat when I was reading it. Now I want to read the little poem. Dee Dee is a busy bee. While streaming, she inspires you and me. I'm not sure when she sleeps with all the projects she upkeeps. When she whips out her ink, a fun animal will soon appear, and she can easily draw monsters, Poe or Shakespeare. Her imagination transcends all time and space. There's always a good laugh at Dee Dee's place. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. I love it. I know. Devin, that is so awesome. Okay, there we go. There's Devin's. Picola just put a link to Devin's channel. Oh, thanks so much for it, Devin. I love it so much. Hi, G. Oh my gosh. And then she sent a couple other little things here. This is a steampunk tassel min. I sent her a little steampunk tassel stamped. I stamped out Tim Holtz's little men with the top hats, and I'd stamped out these tassels on top and sent them. She liked it. So I sent her the stamped images, and then she made this page. This is the page that she made using the images that I stamped for her. But look, she did all this. And I'm pretty sure this is on Instagram. I know. So it's the steampunk tassel men pages inspired by the tassel men stamp in images you sent to me in May 2020. So that's this is the little, she made it into like a little book. She made it like a little book, like it's in a journal. So y'all make sure and follow Devin Rex 4, the number 4 art. There it is up there. Devin Rex 4 art on YouTube and Instagram. I love the zine. I know the poem is awesome. I don't know why she didn't think that wouldn't be good. It's hilarious. I love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Devin. And then she sent it in this thanks card. And I will treasure. Oh, and she sent a little hot air balloon die cut there. I will so treasure this, Devin. Thank you so much. You just subscribed to her. Everybody go subscribe to her. Everybody go subscribe to Devin. Where did she? Is she still here? I hope we didn't run her off with compliments and embarrass her. I hope she's still here. I know, and I look with Wolfie. She's got me wearing Wolfie. She has I'm wearing my glasses because I always wear glasses. Wearing glasses and my little Wolfie hat. Yeah, let me see. Is Wolfie in here? I don't know. Well, it's hanging behind my chair under another shirt. So, hi, Dot. Oh, so anyway, thank you so much. I know. I don't see her. Where did she go? Hi, Miss Vicky. I know. Oh, Miss Vicky says she's subscribed too. So, and y'all make sure and follow Miss Vicky B if you like planners. She's my planner queen. And let's see, some of the tours. Devin Rex 4, the number 4 art, Fran. Yeah. Devin Rex, the number 4 art. And she's on IG and on YouTube. So, oh, you're welcome, Miss Vicky. I knew you'd love that article on the planners. I knew you'd love that article. So So Devin, I hope you're still here. So I'm going to put this. I'll put the zine in my zine folder, but I will put the note and the other picture you sent in the Fibs book. I got to get back on the Fibs book. I really do. The Fibs book means a lot to me. The Friends in the Box, not Fluffette. Fluffette was my first Fibs book, composition book. But then I went into, well, I'll show it to you, a ring bound. So I actually have two. I have the foodie one and the other one. Hang on, let's get this off the shelf here. I got to reach over. So I have two Fibs books. I'm going to have to back out just a little here because I'm really zoomed in. Let's see. There we go. Where did she go? Where did Devin go? I haven't seen her since I started reading. Okay, Pacola. So the Fibs books are, let me take out all the, because there's going to be addresses and stuff. So let me take out these are all the things that I still have to add. These are the things that I still have to add to the Fibs books. So I have, this is the main one here so far that I've got going. And it's all different. I'll show you a couple pages. I won't go through it again because I've shown it a lot. And then I have a second Fibs book. I have a second Fibs book for the foodies, for the ones that love. And I turned the Flow book of paper for food lovers. I turned that into another Fibs book. So now I have two Fibs books. And you want to see the Fibs book, Sandy? Okay. Well, I haven't done much in the food one yet, but I'll show you the one. And again, this is all the stuff I still have to add. I have to make pages. So what I'm doing is, let me get to a couple where, all right, let's go to Xandra's page here. So here's my Xandra pages. And is it too flashed out, or does it look okay? It may be a little bright. Let me turn the brightness down just a little bit. There we go. So this is, there we go. Yeah, let me put that back up. There's Devin's link again for those that want to find her on YouTube and on IG. So I haven't seen her. Did I run her off? Or maybe I'm just missing her. Every time I look away, she says something and I'm missing her. So there's Devin's link right there. I know y'all can't, you can just write it down. It's easy. She's easy to find. And so anyway, it's things that people have sent, and I try to make the page about them. Like here's Xandra's YouTube channel, her shop, Paint and Paper Studio. And y'all know she loves Frida. She loves mermaids. So I made a Frida mermaid. So, and I've made a few so far. Here's Norma. Norma has a limousine service in Branson. Here's Teresa's, a start of Teresa's page. And again, I'm trying to do a double page spread for everybody. And here's Lady Jan. So she's the one, Lady Jan is the one that made my CAD-fail journal. Like if you haven't seen her back yet? Okay. And so that's Lady Jan. I've got a few people in here now. Let's see. Here's the start of Zeeley's page. This is Annie V. Annie V. Just is not on social media, but she's she keeps in contact with me and Miss Mary Altier. Here's John, a sister woman. Here is Laura. If y'all know, Laura has her, what do you call it? Circle journal color book. So this just happened to have a page that opened up. So I just continued it in. I just colored in Laura colors. So I continued it in there. So there's Laura. Let's see. Here's Dawn. I've got a few started here. Here's Janet. Some of them I just have a little bit on here. So I've got to keep continuing on. Here's Janet's page. Monkey Island Madness Janet. And all the stuff that she likes, gardening, pens. She's growing pens. She's growing pens and pencils and art supplies in her garden. Y'all know Janet If she could really grow pins in her garden, she would be growing pins. Maybe I should do a art piece. I should do a garden art piece with pens and pencils growing in the garden. Let me make a note of that. Let me note that. A garden of pens, pencils, and paintbrushes. Wouldn't that be cute? Somebody's probably already done it. I mean, I don't think that's an original idea, but I'm gonna do my own version. And so there's our little Monkey Island stuff. So there's Janet's pages. And here's some of the list of the people I want to do. Here is Painty Girl. And Painty Girl got with me and said she wanted to be on my, I asked if people would leave a message or a comment if you want to be a guest on the show. Hi, Kangaroo Babe. Nancy. Oh, yes, rulers. Thanks, Nancy. Yes, rulers, because Janet loves her rulers. I wrote it down. Thanks, Nancy. She would have rulers in her garden. I thought I saw her. Wasn't she here? Okay, for some reason I thought I saw her. Maybe I just saw somebody else and I thought she was here. Maybe she has not been here. So Devin Rex, yeah. Hi, Nichols. Make sure you watch this show. I loved your zine. For some reason, I thought I saw her come in. It would grow expensive fountain pens, Janet said. Oh, wait, I missed it. And hi, Nichols, too. You got to click on these quick. They scroll really fast. Hi, Julie. So anyway, Painty Girl did message me and said she would be on my channel as a guest. Look what she makes. She makes, and I have it put in a box because I don't want it to get broken, but I'll bring it out. She makes these light bulb characters, and she does have a YouTube channel as well. So let me show you mine because I don't have a place to hang her. Just hang her up, and I don't want anything to happen to her. But look, here's one of hers, and I know she sells them probably around Christmas time. I'm not sure when she sells them all. No, I have not yet, Galena. So look how cute. Isn't it adorbs? I love it. And look at the detail in the face. And then this one I have a picture of here that she sent with one of her cards. And so follow Painty Girl. I know. Isn't it adorable? I keep it right here on my shelf, but I'm really afraid to hang it. I don't want the cats, I just don't want it to get broken. So, yeah, I always think about what the cats are going to play with, or what the cats are going to think of is their toy, especially if it has feathers on it. They'll think it's made just for them. Yeah, I know, Candy. And I always think about the cats. Hi, Colleen. I don't know. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. Journey. Sandy, thanks everybody. So anyway, this is Painty Girl's page, and yeah, and then I got one started over here from Mark. I got just different. Here's Barb Owens, and I got a few more. They're just kind of spread out because I don't really necessarily go in order. Here's APG Jamie. There's her page, and she always, if you ever get a letter from Jamie, you're in for a giggle. You are in for a giggle. So there's APG Jamie. Oh, there's me on my 1970. Well, it's a 1979 car, but I think this was 1981. Anyway, there was my Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am that I had back in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. There's my other grandson. Here's our Faithful Mess. And I did her double page spread with washi tape, because if y'all don't know, Faithful Mess is like our washi tape queen. If Faithful Mess, well, here. She makes, and I don't want to, I don't think she's here right now, and I don't want to say that she's still selling these at this moment, but she does make these and sell at different times these washi tape books. Faithful Mess does, and so you had an 87 Camaro, other Julie, yeah. So anyway, I made her double page spread and in washi tape. So I did Faithful Masses all in washi tape. And let's see, there's of course my kitties. I just have different random things in here. There's a picture of Cameron. Here's some of the kitties. So I just did a little spread. This is kind of like a smash book. It's kind of like a smash book and the fibs book. And so let's see. Here's my mom and Denise. That was before all, this was back in August, a year ago. This was a year ago when Denise went out to see mom. And of course, Denise put Snapchat filters on them. So they have little blue noses and little hats. But anyway, that's when she went out to visit mom in Texas. So I just have a little everything in here. Colleen sent me, this is my Colleen page. I don't have a whole lot on there yet, but there's a Colleen page. There's Cam and Boo. I love that picture. That's one of my favorite pictures of them right there hanging out on their phones. But anyway, so yeah, I just got a few, in here done. And I have some others that just have names on the pages, and I haven't done much more than that. I have all kinds of stuff here to still put in, and I still have all this to do. So I have a lot to keep up with you guys. I do my best. I do this. This is kind of when I just want to chill and work on it. And again, for the fibs that love are foodies, they go in the Flow paper book for foodies that I deconstructed this magazine and made it into another one of these fibs books. And that's all I did was take it apart, punch holes, and made it with the Happy Planner ring bound. And so there. What did Miss Vicky say? Okay, I'm missing a lot of the chat, guys. Oh, you wanted to know who did the light bulb, Susan? Painty Girl. Yeah, Painty Girl. Yeah, Painty Girly, I think is, there we go. Susan put that up there. Okay, so, Galena, if you're talking to me, do not do that, Galena. You get yourself something. Do not do that, Miss Galena Purpleina. Okay, so there are the fibs books. And let me show you what I got at the bookstore. Hang on. See if I can put these back up on the shelf without them falling apart because there's so much in them. Let's get that back up. There we go. I have a special place on the shelf for those two books. They have a special place. Hi, Jersey. All right. So at the bookstore, they had, I think Mary has this. No, she has the dog one. She might have the cat one too. But Mary, if you're still here, do you have the cat one too or just the dog one? I don't remember. So anyway, I got the mummies. I'm going to wait and see if Mary's still here. Mary, Miss Mary. Mary Altier, are you still here? Oh, did Devin come in? Oh my gosh, Devin, I showed your zine and your card. I showed it all a little while ago, and I read your zine. Oh my gosh. That is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. I showed it and read it, Devin. You'll have to go back. Go back and after the show and go back and see where I read it. Everybody had a fit over it. Everybody had a fit over it. And also, guys, when you go back to watch the video, sometimes it can take a couple hours to render. And sometimes I've noticed the chat doesn't come up until like the next day. The chat doesn't even come up till the next day sometimes. So I don't know what that's about. If it takes a while for StreamYard's, the chat to go up on YouTube, I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss on the chat. So just so y'all know, I don't do any editing to the videos. So everything should still, the chat and everything should still be there. But I don't know why it does sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. But you've been noticing that too about the chat? I know. I don't know what that is, Jamie. Sometimes the chat doesn't come up on YouTube. And most of the time it does. But every now and then the chat is not there. And I don't know if it takes, and sometimes it comes like the next day. So it's just weird. And we have no way of knowing. We have no way of knowing. But anyway, I said all that to say, Devin, when the chat does come back up, go back and watch all the comments everybody said about your zine. It was adorable. It's adorable. You caused a flurry of... Yes, she did. Yes, she did. What Kalura said. Yeah, you caused a flurry of chat. So let's see. There's CB. Good morning, CB. I know I'm missing people coming in. I wish Mary was still here because I wanted to ask her about these cards. You had much. Well, you did an awesome job. I was so impressed that you drew all my art. That was so amazing. You drew all my art by hand. And we did put up your channel, and a bunch of people went and subbed to you, Devin. So a bunch of people went and subbed to you too. And Devin Rex is not her real name, but that's what she has it here, and that's what whatever you call yourself here is what I call you. Except Janet, I call her names. No, I'm just kidding. And of course, Pandora's Box Dot. I call her Dot, but yeah. And no, I love that. I love that you put Shakespeare in there for the rhyme. I love that. So anyway, when you got some new subbies, I think, because you're just so freaking creative. Hi, Mama 4. Oh my gosh, Colleen, go back and look at the video later if you missed it. Okay, so if I see Mary, I wanted to ask her which ones of these she had. So if I see Mary, but anyway, because I got a couple and I thought about sending one to Mary, but I don't want to send her one if she already has it. So Mary, if you don't have the mummy one, or well, I should say the Egyptian one. So look, guys, they were on sale for $3.97. And I think when Mary bought the dog one, I think she got it for that same kind of price. They were at Books A Million on sale for $3.97, and they had all different kinds. But I got a couple extra mummy ones. That's what they're called here. It's Egyptian, you know. But anyway, I got Mary one if she doesn't have it. If she has it, then I'll do another giveaway to somebody else. And she has a dog. Okay, I thought she had the dog painted girl, but do you know if she has the mummy? So the mummies, gods, and pharaohs is what this one's called. So I'm going to show these real quick. Today's just a day on creativity. After I show this, I did get the new Somerset Studio magazine finally showed up at my Books A Million. And then I pulled a whole bunch of more old journal pages. Y'all know, guys, I have deconstructed so many journals over the years. That you know, and I try to cut them down and make them into postcards and art cards. So that's what I thought I would do today as we had time. Cut down some of my old art journals again into art cards and postcards. If she does, she's not showing. Okay, well, then I'm going to send Mary one. I'm going to put her name on it. If I find out she has it, or if I send it to her and she has it, she can always give it away too. So this is for Miss Mary. And then I have an extra one to give away too. So that goes to Miss Mary. And again, if she has it, she can redo it. You've not seen her use mummies. Okay. So let me show you first the cats. So what they are, they're just, again, they were only like $3.97, and I could not pass them by. They were in the kids clearance section, where they're clearancing out the kids stuff. And again, guys, put it in caps if you're talking to me. And you got that Somerset Studio too, Fran? And I know I'm going to miss some of the chat, especially anytime I look away, it just flies by. I do try to go back and scrub through the chat after the show when it's there. A couple of times the chat was gone, and I don't know why. But I do go back and scrub through the chat, try to follow new people, find new people. And if you, if I haven't followed you, I try to find you and follow you. So, yeah. So carry on. All right. So this one, they're called Fandex Family Field Guides. This one's a cat's 47 favorite breeds, appearance, history, personality, and lore. And they have a little write-up about each kind, each breed. But I got it for the cat faces. So, Abyssinian, American Bobtail, American Burmese, American Curl, American short hair, American wire hair. And I've probably had half of these over my life. Well, not this many. I haven't had 47 of them. American wire hair, the Balinese, Bengal, Burman. I got to kind of I got to flip them back. They want to get stuck together. Bombay, British short hair. I've had a few grays like that. California Spangled cat. Chartreuse. I wonder why they call that chartreuse. Chartreuse to me is green. But anyway, maybe because of the eyes. Color point short hair. Cornish Rex. Cymric. It looks like my old Sam cat, but I don't think she was a purebred, but she kind of looked like that. Egyptian Mao. European Burmese. European short hair. Exotic short hair. That's one of those little smashed face, like a little pug, the pug of the cat world. Havana Brown, Himalayan. That's what Jean used to have. She used to have 2 Himalayans. Japanese bobtail, Javanese, a Korat or Korat, La Perm, long hair Scottish fold. Are y'all able to see these? Maine Coon, and that was part of Sam, our cat Sam, because of their tail. Maine Coon, Manx. I think she was part Maine Coon and part Manx. I think Sam was, because they can see how they kind of look alike. So, can you tell us the name of the binding system on the site? On their site, what binding system? On whose site? I don't know where you're talking about. The name of the binding system on their site. I don't know what you mean, Candy. Do you mean the Happy Planner binders? The disc system? I'm not sure what binding system you mean. Do you mean the Happy Planner discs? Yeah, what APG Jamie said. Norwegian forest cat. I'm trying to get it bright here. Yeah, I don't think anybody knows what you're talking about, Candy. But Cola's asking too. Are you talking about the disc binding? Hi, Gail. Yeah, it's the Happy Planner disc binding. They have a punch They have a punch, like a, a big ring punch that you can punch your own. But the Happy Planner is the brand name that sells the discs. Although you can get it at, you can get a just a plain black, kind of the same system at the Office Supply. If you don't care if it's just plain, but the colors and the metals and the different bright colored discs, those are Happy Planner. And you can get them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, but that's what it's a Happy Planner. It's called Disc Bound. Ossicat, Oriental Short Hair. I'm waiting for it. There better be some Siamese in here. There's a Persian Ragamuffin. Is that a version of a Siamese, a Ragamuffin? Let's go this way. Ragdoll, Russian Blue, Scottish Fold. I didn't know all the names of these cats. Selkirk Rex. There they are, Siamese. And they have little write-ups about each one. Siberian Forest Cat. Singapura. Oh my gosh, what a cute name. Singapura. Snowshoe. Somalia. Sphinx. Tonkinese. Turkish Angora. Turkish Fan. And, oh, here's other field guides you can get. So anyway, let me go back at chat again. So this was the cat one. And like I said, I know Mary Altier has the dog one. I'll fix it later because they want to bunch up. They want to have a meeting of the minds. They want to bunch up. I will probably do what Mary did and take it apart. She took the dog one apart. And yeah, so there's the cat one. Oh, they were in ABC order. Were they in order? No, they weren't in order. KR. Well, because the Korat was here. JK. Well, maybe they were. Maybe they were. Okay, so there's the cat one. Let me see what's going on in chat. Yeah, the Picolas talk about, yeah, I said Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and you can buy them online too, from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, probably Joann's, although I don't go to my Joann's, it's too far, so I don't know, but anyway. Yes, Fly Fox Pro Daniel, hi. And that's why they put American first. Oh, okay, thank you, Jamie. Oh my gosh, Devin, I'm going to have to, toward the end of the show, I'm going to have to show your zine again. I can't get over it. I'm going to leave it out here so I remember to show it again. And so anyway, you can get them at Books A Million, Elaine. They're at Books A Million, probably other places too. I'm not sure where Mary got hers. Mary got hers on clearance too, but I don't know that she got her dog one at, if she got it at Books A Million or what store Mary got hers at. Okay, so this one is the Fandex Family Field Guide to Mummies, Gods, and Pharaohs. And again, they're just in there with the flathead screw, so you can take it apart. Although, if I remember correctly, Mary had a heck of a time getting hers apart. Okay, Fran, have fun at lunch. Okay, so again, and they have write-ups about each one, the introduction, the legends of creation. I'll just kind of flip. Is this interesting to you guys? Yeah, I'm sure you can, Elaine. I'm sure you can. I don't know if this is interesting to anybody, but I'm going to flip through it anyway. The Nile. And again, it's got little write-ups because they're supposed to be like for school kids to like. These were all in the kids department, like little teaching things. And hi, Alicia. And so they have all different ones. They had the Civil War. They had cats. I didn't see the dog ones, but I know they had dogs. Here's some of the other. I think on the back page here. No, they didn't have it on this one. But there's all different ones. They're called fan decks. FANDEX, like a deck of cards. Fan decks. Oh, there we go. All right. So Pacola found them. Of course, Pacola found it on Amazon. So just look up fan decks on Amazon. I don't know how many kinds they have. Oh, hi, Kalora. Let's see. Little sister. Yeah, there are hundreds of dog breeds, but I don't know how many they put. I don't remember because Mary had the deck of dogs, and I don't know how many were in it. I don't remember. It's been a while since she did showed hers. Okay, so then there's the Nile. Let's see how I can do this without them all sticking together. So there's just all different ones. There's the mummies. I don't know if I want to go. There's Anubis. And there's the different sarcophagi, as they're calling it. Okay, that's stuck there. And just what their beliefs, their religion, the funerals, and there's the Book of the Dead, amulets. There's one of the scarab beetles. So anyway, it's all different. It's all the gods, pharaohs, and mummies. There's Isis, Horus, and it just gives you a little write-up. I'm not getting off camera. It gives you a little write-up about each one. I'm trying to flip. There we go. The pyramids, Imhotep, the two pyramids there. So anyway, all the different ones. There's the Giza pyramids. So I just thought it was so for I'm saying $4. There's hieroglyphs for $4. I thought, yeah, even though I have books on all this stuff. A deck of dolls. Yeah, Janice, I know. Oh, let's see. There's the Valley of the Kings, Tutmos. So just a little history of all the different. I just thought it was so fascinating to have it all together in a little fanned out deck. Again, I'll have to go on Amazon because Pacola found it. I'll have to go on Amazon and see what other decks there are in the fan decks, and that's DEX, FANDEX, fan decks. So they just have all different ones. The Mummy's Curse. Look, the movie. Good movie. Yeah. So there's that. And I did get another. I got one for Mary, and then I got an extra one here for a giveaway. So we'll see about. I don't know if we'll do it today, but I do have one for a giveaway, and we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go today. Also, do you think they have a Da Vinci deck, Devin? That would be awesome. A Da Vinci deck. I would buy it. But I can't mail it international. So I'll have to, when I do a giveaway for the mummy deck, I will have to do something else for international. I'll do a peace sloth print or a rooster print, because that's this month's thank yous. Because I can't spend that. I'm not going to spend $25 to send a $4 item, and that's how much it costs to do the international. I don't mind sending envelopes and spending $2 or $3 for international, but I'm not spending 25 and 30 I just can't. I can't. And Dot was nice enough when I sent her the Jane. I didn't think that. I said when I did the Jane Davenport little journal stuff that I did a couple weeks ago, I said, well, I'll do this one international. It can't be that much. And it was like $25. And Dot was kind enough to send the postage, PayPal me back the postage, which she did not have to do, by the way. But thank you, Dot. And I did send you out a rooster too, Dot. I don't know if you got it yet. You might have said already, and I just don't remember. But anyway, so thank you, Dot. You did not have to do that. But yeah, it's crazy. International postage is crazy. Okay, so Carla said there's Civil War, First Ladies, Bird, Shakespeare. Well, they have a lot then. They have a lot of different ones. So thanks, Carla. Carla just jumped over there on Amazon and went and looked. Let's see. The master painters would be cool. It would. I know, right, Suzanne? It would be. It would be nice. So anyway, okay. So I did pick up the Somerset Studio. This is the August, September, October issue. And I think Colleen and Kathy Berg, one or both of them, have already shown this on their channel. They subscribe to it, or one of them does. I don't remember which one. I think Kathy or Colleen, they might be here. One of them subscribes to it. So if you're a subscriber, you usually get it early. My Books A Million. Yeah, I got this at Books A Million, Carla. My Books A Million just got their magazines in last week. The end, let's see, today is Wednesday. I think they just got them in on maybe Monday. Well, they got them in and put them out, I think, by Monday. So, sometimes they run a little late, especially nowadays. And a lot of magazines I don't even see anymore. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's delayed from the US right now? Okay, Dot. Well, you got a rooster coming, Dot, just because you were nice enough to send me some postage. You did not have to do that, but thank you. You do subscribe to it, Candy? Have you got your copy then? Bye, Kalora. Bye, Becky. Have a great day. Okay, so Somerset Studio. I'm not gonna flip every page, but I'll give you all an idea of what's in it. And again, Stampington and Company is the name of the publisher, and they do Somerset. They do art journaling. Here, I'll show you the newest or the last one. I think I'm pretty sure this is the last art journaling magazine. I did a flip of it when I got it, so I've already showed you this. But this is the art journaling. They publish this. Okay, good, Candy. They publish art journaling. They publish a lot of different magazines. Stamper Sampler, Art Quilting, Digital. And I have not seen their digital Somerset Digi one out. I haven't seen that lately. Somerset Memories, Somerset Apprentice. I don't see that anymore. I don't know how often that one might come out once or twice a year. Beyond Paper Dolls, that's an old one. I used to have it. I gave it away. This one was like a $25 magazine when it came out back when. But for right now, you can buy it for $12.95 plus shipping. That's if you like paper dolls and paper, people, piecing paper dolls. This is an excellent book. But I wasn't using it. I gave it away. Somerset Memories, Somerset Studio Gallery, The Workshop, Artist Cafe. I don't know how many of these they're still publishing. Here's the art journaling one. They usually have them in the back too. They have another one, Beyond Paper Dolls. Here's some of the other ones. Bella Grace, Mingle. They have different ones like for parties. In Her Studio. That one's been out now. In Her Studio. It's different studios, artist studios. And I see that one still around. Willow and jewelry. So there's all different ones. And they're all published by Stampington. Okay, so CB said I subscribed also, but got mine a week or more after Colleen showed hers. Okay. Oh, okay. Hi, Ashley. So CB says she got hers APG Jamie says she got hers 3 weeks after Colleen. Okay. Well, my bookstore just got it in. Barnes & Noble did not have it last week, and this week is when it came in at Books A Million. So, yeah. But I don't buy every issue anymore. Now they only come out every quarterly. So for a year, they used to come out bi-monthly, and I would buy them. I have them back from the 1992 or whenever they first came out. I showed some a couple weeks ago, and then there was a couple years where I would just get a little more picky because they were a lot the same there for a while in early 2000. I mean, I've been collecting them for going on 20 years. And so I don't have every issue anymore, but for a while I was collecting them all the time. You're about to make a collage thing, but I realize I have no glue. Maybe. And speaking of, I saw Five Flocks Pro, you did a little on the road video on your YouTube channel with Lady Vixen. Did you ever show Lady Vixen? I know you did a coming and a going. And I watched the first one. I said, well, why isn't he showing Lady Vixen? And then I said, well, and then you did a going home one, and I didn't watch that one yet. Did you ever show Lady Vixen? The easiest thing to do, Daniel, is just use a glue stick. This is the easiest way to start with collage. Now, if you're going to do some fancy smancy stuff like like I do in my abandoned books, you need some golden matte medium. But if you're just going to glue some stuff down, just get a glue stick, Daniel. Just get a glue stick. And I want to see Lady Vixen. Hi, Hut. There's the comic book Hut. I follow the Hut. Hut does comic reviews, and he's been drawing on his channel. And I've been fussing at him to download those camera settings from Logitech. I don't know if he's done it yet. Hut, did you download those? Did you download? Listen to me. I'm going to fuss at him like a mom. Did you download the camera settings, little boy? I'm fussing at him at the Hut. But anyway, I love the comic book Hut's channel. And he's on Facebook too. She showed up for like a second. Well, I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to meet her. I wanted you to introduce her to us. But I know some people don't want to be on camera. But anyway, follow the comic book Hut and follow Daniel, the Fly Fox Pro. And yeah, there's Ashley saying, hi, Hut. Okay, and then we're planning on doing a music stream soon and appearing that one. Okay, all right, you're off the hook. You're off the hook, Fly Fox Pro. And comic book Hut is not off the hook. Not yet. Download. I'm telling you, Hut. Look, all right. Sorry. I got to do this. All right, so I just opened my camera settings. Look, Hut. You can go bright. You can fix all your brightness. You have autofocus. You have contrast. You have color intensity. Look at all the stuff you can do. Don't you just want those? Don't you want to get those settings set up now? You never know if you're going to get fussed at when you come in my show. You just never know if you're going to get fussed at. Oh my gosh. But anyway, follow the comic book Hut. I don't read every kind of comic out there, but I buy a lot of comics. Janet, there she says it. She does it to me all the time. Just do what she says. She's freaking relentless. You couldn't find the link. Go to Logitech. Just go to Logitech Hut, or anybody that gets a new camera. Go to Logitech. Go to their downloads. Go to the downloads tab and look for your camera. Whatever it is, 930, 920, whichever Logitech you have. Go to the downloads. You can choose Windows or Apple. Of course, I think you're on Windows. Choose your Windows option, the camera that you bought, and there'll be a download camera settings. You download it, and then you just put it on your desktop so you can open it whenever you want. It's so easy. Hut, I'm going to have to get with you in message if you can't find it. I love that, Janet. Love you, Janet. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. And I told this, oh no, I didn't mean right now, hot. I didn't mean this very second. Oh my gosh. I got to say this one again. You know, on Monday, I was telling stories on myself and Hubster. And, but I'm now going to tell this one. And this was so funny because this was about me and Janet. So, and it was a couple weeks ago on the show. And because Hubster says that always accuses me of I was the little girl on the playground with my hands on my hips, bossing everybody around. And Janet goes, well, I was the one hanging upside down on the crossbars. I was the one hanging upside down. And I said, and I saw your underwear. And Janet goes, well, I didn't have any on. And I told that to Hubster, and he laughed so hard. He thought that was hilarious. Janet's quick like that. You know, you got to watch her. Oh my gosh. Oh, so Little Sister says the deck you got was a MixedMedia Inspiration Empowerment deck. Who is that one of what do you call it? Oh, well, I can't think of her name. I don't know who made it, Little Sister. Sorry. Fran on the Edge. I'm back. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Curly T. All right, so let me keep going here and show some. So here's a little house to hold your journals. And I pulled, again, guys, y'all know I've done this before, and I don't know that I'll ever run out of old journals to deconstruct. So I pulled out a bunch more to deconstruct and make some art cards with after a minute. That was a project for the day when I get to it. Some sketches, sketchbooks, art journals. You know, that's what Somerset is. It's a lot of art journaling. And it's like, now I got the giggles from all you guys. And then they always have papers that you can tear out and use in your collage work. So they have papers like this and little tags, more books. So, okay, bye, Jersey. Thank you. And then they started having these little prompts. Here they want you to create your own inspiration board. They started doing this the last couple of years, having little prompts, little projects for you to do. Give Hand. Yeah, Kyla Give Hand. Thank you, little sister. I couldn't think of her name. I don't think I got, maybe I got the Collage expansion pack. And I did get the MixedMedia ones, but I don't know if I got the exact same ones you did. She has so many different ones, but you will like them, little sister Cheryl. You will like Kyla Give Hand's prompts. They're real fun and they're not complicated. You just draw, pick one and do the prompt. They're really fun. Lynn Perella, I have a few of her books. I've shown them before. And she's been a contributor to Somerset Studio since, I think, day one. I think she was like one of the original contributors. She may be one of the producers of the magazine. Jamie says, I really like Somerset Page. Yeah, what happened with that? Did they quit? I guess they discontinued the pages. That was another one of their magazines, but I think they only did it a couple of years. Yeah, Jamie said, here we go. Let me click on it. I always forget I can do this. I really liked Somerset's Pages magazine, but they only published it a couple years. I think I still have one or two, unless I cut them up because I wasn't using them for anything else. But I might still have a couple of them laying around here. But, okay, Tracy, lurk away. Y'all, we love our lurkers. Thanks, everybody. We have 239 people here, and most of them are lurkers. We love our lurkers. Okay. A different kind of beauty, Japanese garden collages. Look at these. They're very just balanced and to the point. Very I like them. They're very simple. Simple being, no, I don't mean necessarily a simple composition, but very clean and concise. A tablescape with books books and paper. There's just so much. And again, you don't have to do the projects to like this book or the art journaling one. It's eye candy and inspiration, right? It's eye candy and inspiration. Paper pieced homes. Again, you can do, they give you a little prompt and a little thing to do. Circus books, accordion books, concertina books. Here's the person that was on the cover, Christine Hammonds. This is her art, and this is what I remember Colleen showing. I'm sorry, it was either Colleen or Kathy, and I'm so sorry I don't remember which one of y'all had this book because they stream together. Colleen and Kathy stream together, so sometimes I forget who shows what. But one of them got this magazine and showed this girl here. Bye, kangaroo babe. Stay safe down there in Oz. And it's like midnight down under. Oh, you're in the hospital? Kangaroo? I did not know you were in the hospital. What happened? What happened, kangaroo? I did not hear that. That's news to me. Okay, so Colleen said her copy is on the way. Sorry, I hope you get well soon. I see kangaroo, a lot of different streamers. I did not know she was in the hospital. So if y'all are the praying type, praying people, say a prayer for our kangaroo babe. She might have already left. She said she was getting ready to leave, and she might have already left. If anybody, knows, yeah. There's some more papers and flipping and reading and talking. Okay, so Colleen said it was on our inspiration for Helen. Inspiration Helen for the house book. Okay. Are you okay? So, kangaroo babe? Well, I know we cheered you up, but I just hope you are going to get well quick. I haven't seen her say, so I'll try to keep my eye out. So, there you go. Healing hugs, kangaroo. Healing hugs. So again, guys, this is more on homes and houses and different projects. Here's a collage project. I love that I don't know that she's using, it looks like it, using the negative space that you punch out. Look, when you punch something out, or if you have one of the cameos or the silhouette or the cameo machines that cut your die cuts, I do this. I save the negative spaces, and you can use that. Use the negative space that's left from your punch outs, and you can do a lot of stuff with that. So make sure and try to keep it. Bye, Cindy. It's midnight where she is too. Okay. All right, Cindy. Yeah, Cindy's in Oz. Who else? Who else is in Oz here? Y'all need to go to bed. It's late. Oh my gosh. I stayed up too late last night, and we get up so early. I woke up at 4. Hubster gets up. Hubster jogs. He combination walk, jogs, and works out at least 5 days a week. And that's at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I stayed up last night watching Drawn and Quartered till midnight. So if y'all don't watch Blacklist Universe, I don't know if Picola can find a link to Blacklist Universe. Mike S. Miller, and he has Drawn and Quartered, where he has different artists on, and they pick a theme. Last night was Wonder Woman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle combined. And but Mike's on the West Coast, so it doesn't even start like till 10:30 his time. So I'm here at like midnight, and they're still going, and Mike comes on and goes, I think we're gonna go extra 30 minutes. I'm like, I gotta go, guys. So I threw out who I was gonna vote for, because then you get to vote too. You get to vote for who you thought was the best artist of the night. And it's a great show. It's just so dang late for me. It is just so late. But if y'all like to watch artists draw, And it's all in pen and ink, no color. It's all in black and white, pencil and ink. Then watch Drawn and Quarter. It used to be on Wednesday nights, and they moved it to Tuesday nights. So go look at Blacklist Universe. Oh, there she is. Pacola's like on it. This is our snapping turtle, not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but the snapping turtle Pacola. So yeah, there's Mike S. Miller's channel, and look for Tuesday nights Drawn and Quartered. And yeah, thank you, Pacola. So Suzanne said it's 11:30 p.m. in South Australia. Okay. So anyway, and then here's some more papers, guys, more collage papers. So it's just their inspiration. If you don't necessarily do all the projects in them, you can get ideas, write things down in your Society of Idea Collector notebook when you go through a magazine. And to me, the best time to write down ideas out of a magazine or whatever visual book, if it's a how-to book, a painting book, a watercolor, a lettering, whatever kind of art book or art magazine kind of book or magazine that you browse, have a piece of paper and pencil handy, or your pen and your Society Idea notebook, or even some Post-it notes. Have this at hand and write down your first impressions. So when you first go through it, like I guess Colleen maybe and Kathy, when the first time they flip through it, they go, oh, okay, we got our inspiration to do a book with the shape of houses. Well, do that. And if you do it when you first look through it, your eye is going to be fresh to the projects, because after you've gone through it 2 or 3 times, you've already kind of established an opinion on the project, or you've already established an opinion on the work, and then you're going to be less likely to just whatever comes to your mind first write down, because you've already made a judgment on it. Well, instead of doing that, like look at a piece and look at the first thing I see, of course I see house. I'm just going to do this real quick just to give you an idea. Then it's all done with beading and mind map. Now you can also just do this and then stick it in the book, but I like to mind map things. So I would do it on a bit different piece of paper, and I might write beading, and then this is the Sacred Heart here in the middle. So you got your Sacred Heart and a house. Does that, again, mind mapping would be easier to expand your ideas rather than just a Post-it note. But if you write it all down when you first look at a book or a magazine or an art journal thing, you're going to get your ideas fresh and immediate. And again, you don't have to, that doesn't mean write down every step you think they took. It's what impressions did you get from it? Do it at the museum. Take a little, if you go to a museum or any place that displays art, take a little booklet, write down the things that occur to you when you first look at the art. What are you drawn to? Is it the house? Is it the heart? Is it the beading? What is the first thing that catches your eye? Because those kind of things are important in discovering your own style, your own voice. See what you notice, and it doesn't have to be what anybody else thinks of or observes. Okay. Yeah, it's Kangaroo. Did she say why she's in the hospital? She's in the. I just saw her say it's chilly there because it's winter in Oz. You don't have to say if you don't want to, Kangaroo. If you want to message me or whatever. Yeah, it does kind of look. This kind of is like the Day of the Dead type thing. Like here. See. So anyway, it's just whatever comes to your mind when you first look at something. Write it down, write it in a circle and mind map it out. It can be the simplest mind mapping. It's just a circle with the main focal idea or word or concept, and then expand it from there to what comes to your mind. Okay. So anyway, that's the new Somerset studio for August, September, October. And then the art journaling one, this is July, August, September. So be looking in probably October for the next one of these. I think they kind of stagger them. So one comes out a month or so before the other one. Oh, she's dehydrated and hasn't been drinking. Oh, she didn't say she was in the hospital? I thought she said she was in the hospital. She did say she was in the hospital. Or let's just say she was at the hospital. She may not be in the hospital. Like, but I saw her say she was at the hospital. But I'll go back and read the chat again, guys, later. Okay, Pacola said kangaroo got dehydrated and fell. Okay. Well, get those bottled waters out. We don't like to hear our peeps, our fibs, friends in the box being in the hospital. Okay, so this one is all about art journaling. And the thing about the art journaling one is they have tips by the artist, and our Packer Dye is been in this a few times, and she's been in Somerset Studio, I think, once or twice. I think I have the other Somerset that Packer Dye is in. And then what they do in here is then they have questions and answers about art journaling and the processes. Okay, thanks, Melinda. I thought she said she was. Sorry, sorry, Kangaroo. We're putting you on the spot here. I didn't mean to do that. It just kind of took me by surprise when you said you were in the hospital, and I'd not heard of it at all. And I see you at so many streams. So anyway, we asked the artist, what is a technique that constantly surprises you with unexpected results? And then each of the artists answered that question in their own way. Kristen Peterson says, when I get stuck or I'm not feeling the colors, I like to use alcohol to pull off some of the paint that I've put down. Not the alcohol you drink, the alcohol. I just throw me back a gin and tonic and all the colors look good. That's not what she's saying. I've put down, provided that the surface has been gessoed. I'm always surprised with what is revealed, especially if I've been painting and layering and working hard and then get stuck. You have to be a bit careful with this, as sometimes you can take off too much. But again, it's about the journey. So those little tips like that, these little tips like that are in the Art Journaling magazine. I think I flashed out my camera when I was showing things to Hut, who, by the way, I haven't seen him since I fussed at him. The Hut disappeared on me. Okay, so now I'm going to, let's zoom back one. Oh, and that's another thing you can do. You can zoom in and out a lot. You can do a lot of zooming in and out when you have your camera settings downloaded. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. So I pulled a couple of different sets. Now I've got two different things here that I've deconstructed. These are some starts and collage bits and parts. This was from a journal. I don't know which one, or maybe this was just different. It's a hodgepodge, guys, a hodgepodge of all different things that we've started. I've showed processes and deconstructed them, taken them apart. Oh, look. And I like to, if I'm not going to use them after so much time goes by and I'm not using them anymore, I like to cut them up into art cards and postcards, and I'll pull a couple down here in a minute, and cut them up and reuse them. And then this is a different journal that I deconstructed, and these are folded over big sheets of paper. And I started making something out of them here. These were probably Smack and Dragon and leftover stencil parts. Anyway, and so I've got a bunch of those these are all folded in half. This whole stack right here is a folded in half things that have sprayed inks. I don't remember what I deconstructed this. Well, you know what? I think I kind of do now. This was the giant Moleskine, the big Moleskine. That's this big. some of y'all have bought that before. It was a big moleskine. And I needed, y'all are going to think, what? But I needed a portfolio that day. So I cut the pages out. I cut the whole section, the whole book section out of the moleskine, and use the book as a portfolio for something. So then I had all these pages that I'd started in the moleskine, the giant one. Look how big this is. Let me measure it for Janet. Oh, I'm sitting on my foot. Oh, I'll measure this with a ruler for Janet. So this moleskine was, or moly, or moleskine, whatever you want to say. But I did look it up one day on the moleskine site, and they had people pronouncing it, and they pronounce it moleskine. So don't email me. All right, so this was like, it is 16 and a quarter by 11 and a half. So this was 11 and a half by 16 and a quarter, and maybe it might have been 16 and a half, and I might have trimmed off some. So it could have been a little bigger. And, but anyway, so I cut all the pages out and folded them in half. So this was all the pages out of it. And I cut them all out, folded them in half. So now I have this as a new journal that I can make signatures with just by putting a few together. This one already has a few in it, and putting a few pages together, and then using this as a base for sketching, drawing, and drawing my animals on top of, and painting, making painting pages. That looks like a wave right there. And so I pulled 2 sections off my shelf of old journals, this being one, and this again was all from the big giant moleskine, but I'm going to put that aside for a minute. We might get back to it. I pulled all these pages. If y'all remember, maybe about a month ago, I pulled another stack, and I'm telling you guys, I got stacks and stacks and stacks of old journals that I've deconstructed. Because we do a lot of projects here, and a lot of times we don't finish them. So I don't want all this goodness to go to waste. So what I'll do is I will get out my cutter, and let me move my little Devon zine. Again, I got to show this real quick. I'm not going to read it real quick, but I'm going to show it again. If y'all miss me flipping and reading through my little Devon Rex zine that she made me, look, she drew all my art. She drew all my art and made a little poem out of it. Zira, I couldn't think of her name a minute ago, but that's Zira from the Planet of the Apes. When I drew her for Inktober last year, her head was too big. And I said, well, I don't want to ruin my Zira drawing. So I just cut her hair down and glued her onto another page. So Zira got a haircut, and look, Devon put it in there. So all this is Devon redrawing my art and no. All right, let's just take a minute. I'll show it again. I can't help it. Dee Dee's coffee and art in the morning. Dee Dee is a busy bee. While streaming, she inspires you and me. And then again, she has all my little quotes. Don't email me. You're the boss of your journal. You can do it. Well, she may not have don't email me in there. She probably was too nice not to put that. I'm not sure when she sleeps. And of course, the cats, and they're dreaming. This one has his tail dipped in paint. Dee Dee's desk is fun. And then the other one is saying, I wish Dee Dee would come to bed soon. So the cats are dreaming and thinking. And then she put in soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. She put that in there. So I'm not sure when she sleeps with all the projects she upkeeps. When she whips out her ink, a fun animal will soon appear, and she can easily draw monsters, Poe, or Shakespeare. And she recreated all my art. Her imagination transcends all time and space. There's always a good laugh at Dee Dee's place. Isn't that awesomeness? So anyway, I just loved it. And so thanks again, Devin Rex. I know, right? Okay, so before I start cutting these down, let me move the magazines out of the way for a minute. Let me get my tray up here. I put it in, I kind of don't pull the whole tray down. I organized some of my art cards that are in process. Let me not knock over my pins here. So I organized some of the ones that are in progress, and here's the ones we cut down last time. So what we're getting ready to do, this was the last time that we did it. Okay, let's I'll fix the lighting and all when I back out again, because now I've got this real close to the camera. Excuse the squeaky chair. So these are all the ones that we cut down last time, and we did make a few collages out of them, and I sent them out and gave them away, which, by the way, one was returned to me, so I have somebody's wrong address. So if you were the person that got one of these collages last time and you didn't get it yet, it's because I don't have your right address. So anyway, then here's some more that we cut down. And these are in different stages as well. And I try to kind of keep them in different stages so I can go back and work on them. But these are all cut down art journal pages. These I edged in gold. So you can let me just take this stack. So you can start by taking your art journal pages. If you're kind of afraid of making a little world, if you border it, sometimes that helps you focus. And just look at it for a minute. Look at all that lovely world in there. And then you can go, hi, Kathy. Anybody else I missed? And then you can go in here and paint in details. You can do it with gel pens. You can do it. Look, there's a person standing there. You can do it with gel pens, just acrylic paint, anything that'll go over whatever it is that you're cutting up, which in my case is almost always acrylic paint. There's a little landscape there. That could be mountains in the background. And again, that's not what it started out as, but I can see all kinds of little things in here. I might keep these out and work on them. So, but you can start out, these did not start out as discarded art journal pages. These I started from scratch. And when I start from scratch, I just lay out 6 or 8 cards and start collaging things on it. So you can do it both ways. You can start with a blank page and just start collaging whatever you want on the page, or you can start with cut down art journals and add to it. I need to go get some juice. Losing my voice. So these are different. Here, this is upside down. You can start with just gluing things down. These are all upside down. And then making little cards. Now, these have also been varnished. So after I make them, I varnish them. I paint the backs and sign the backs. This one's from 2016. So I kept a few. I give most of them away, finished ones. These are all in stages. But I try to keep a few of them on hand so I can show you what they look like when they're done. So again, you can see they're varnished. And just collage and acrylic paint, and then they're varnished. So like all the sky here is painted, paint, a collage piece. I added the watch hands there, added little people down there in the corner. I don't put a lot of people in them, but here I painted in the water and the sky, the stars, the star shine, and the watch hands. So there's a little city on the hill up there. And whoops. So these are some of the ones I've made. Now I used to make artist trading cards, which are 2.5 by 3.5. Here's some more that haven't been. I think we worked on these. We added a couple of little elements to these last time. I used to make them ATC size, which is 2.5 by 3.5. And then I went up to 3 by 4 and 4x6. So postcard size is 4x6. Here's a couple more. We did these like the last time we cut some down. These have not been varnished yet, just so you can see. Let me quickly varnish one of these for you, just so you can see, because I talk about it and I sometimes don't get around to varnishing them on camera. And if you border them, see, I have a border on this one. If you border them, it makes them look smaller. Do you notice how it makes it look smaller? They're exact same size. But when you put a border on them, it can make them look, and this one's been varnished. It can make them look smaller, just FYI. But what I use is this Delta Ceramcoat Gloss Exterior Interior Varnish. Okay. And hi, Zippy. Hi, Zippy, the unicorn. I got to get Zippy on the show. And so anyway, this is the varnish I use. And what I do normally, what I normally do is just put a little size, about the size of I don't know, less than a quarter. Oh, is this wait, let me get the other one. Hang on, guys. Let me get one that's, oh, no, I guess that was one. I guess maybe it's just, did I clog it up? Maybe it's just clogged up. Let me get a pokey tool here. Let me get something to stick in here. And hang on. I might have closed it up. Hang on. There we go. All right, let me get a baby wipe. I want to show you about how much it only takes just a little bit. Okay, so now I'll just put a little, what's the dealio here? Oh, look, it's got a thing on there. Let's move that. Let's try again. Had a little bit of dried spot there. All right, let's see. All right, now. There we go. So about that much. And then what I do is I just take my finger and just kind of smear it out like this. Just smear out the varnish. And then just set it aside to dry. And it'll level out. It'll level out. Don't use a brush, because if you use a brush, it'll leave brush marks. Okay. At the very least, if you're varnishing something like your Abandoned Places books. Have you seen those? You get tripped out on my Abandoned Places, Zippy? I'm teasing Zippy the unicorn. But anyway, if you use a brush, you'll have brush marks. But if you just let it leave it overnight. Don't try to do this and then mail it out to your buds and have it stick to something. You got to let it dry overnight. And that goes for your art journal pages too. But this does not, I found that this doesn't stick. As long as you let it dry, you have to let it dry 100% and it will not stick together. But at least use a sponge brush. If you don't want to use your fingers, use a sponge brush so it doesn't leave brush marks. Okay, so there we go. Let's set this one aside. Okay, so there's that size of cards. I've also made the little tiny ones. And again, there's just the same kind of thing. They're just little worlds, little tiny worlds that I've made. Let's wear some with people or something here. There's just tiny little ones. I don't like to make these that much. It's so hard to see. I can't get the detail. Bye, Ashley. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody else that I missed? I know I missed people. So these are ones in progress. And then let me show you a couple other ones here that I've made that are postcard size. I think I have some finished ones in here. We made this, what's not been varnished yet, but these with the gold on them. We did these last time we did the art card, cutting down the art journals and making art cards. These were a few that we made last time. And I just wanted to show you how when you cut down an art journal, or just, even if you make a page, look, I used one sticker, and then told the story with paint and a sticker. So, just don't overcomplicate. Well, don't make it hard on yourself to make a little world. Now, these haven't had anything done to them yet except cut up. So these are ones that I've just cut out of old journals. Oh, this one I added. This one I added some water to it. But don't, just look at your pieces for a minute and see what you see and turn them all different ways. Turn them all different ways and see what you can see. And don't be afraid to try. I think a lot of people, they'll go, oh, it's so intimidating. Look, you can make a waterfall right there, and it's going to depend on what kind of elements you like. I like outer space, stars, planets, waterfalls, mist, dimensions, and those are the kind of thing I like. But if you don't like that, look, I just glancing at this, there's a door, there's another little world to walk into right there. That might be an old ship back there in the background, but look, there's a little door you can walk through. That could be a little person right there. Looks like he's holding a shield. Little person right there holding a shield. And then just start going in there and oh, you like that, Curly? And then just go in there and start painting, adding things, put some little stickers or your own little drawings or whatever you want, but don't be afraid to try. It's just paint and paper, guys. If you mess it up, it doesn't turn out, it's okay. Just start a new one. Here's some other ones that we did over the years. This one's from 2014. This one right here. So just some different ones that I've kept for references. And actually, I think I want this one to go this way. But look, it's a whole nebula out there. There's a whole outer space out there. Look, another little moon back there. This could have a moon glow around it. This could have, let me get a pasta. This could be a planet exploding right here. I mean, there's just so many things you can do. and just Zippy. Oh my gosh. I show the process, Zippy. I show how to do all this. It's just, I try to show you in stages so that you're not intimidated to try and to start. So here's some, I'll pull these and the other ones that I had here. These ones have been varnished. Once they're varnished, you're done. You can't go back, once they've been varnished. I've also done them on Rolodex. So these are Rolodex cards that I've done them on. And there's one with some little people going up the stairs there. Little essence of people just going up some stairs. And but I still got to say, guys, my favorite thing to do with my MixedMedia collage is still my abandoned books. My abandoned books. I know I don't want to pull them out because I think I'm pretty sure everybody here has seen my abandoned books, abandoned places. It sounds like I mean my books have been abandoned. I don't mean the books have been abandoned. I mean my abandoned, well, like abandoned places. Hang on. I gotta get on the shelf. So I have abandoned places, abandoned civilizations, abandoned America, abandoned castles, abandoned, I don't know. I've got a whole bunch of abandoned books. And what I mean is they're books, abandoned places books that I alter. I don't mean that they are, the books are abandoned, but I've shown these too. And this is where this is my favorite thing to do, is work in these books and recreate new worlds, from the abandoned places. And Kieran Connolly, who is the author of these books, this is one of my favorites here. I've sent him an original page, and I think he really likes that I alter his books because he always comments, and I always tag him. Anytime I post one of the pages that I've done in these books, I always tag Kieran Connolly and show him how I've made a new world out of his abandoned worlds. So, and I have a before and after. So I have one that's not altered and one that is, so that when I do work in these books, I can show what the book looks like, the page, what it looks like before and after. So if you are interested in seeing more of my abandoned places book collages, I have a playlist for that. So you can go to the playlist for that. I probably have hundreds in there. I don't know how many. Pacola would know, but don't go count on Pacola. But if you're interested in any topic or subject that we do here, I probably have a playlist on it. So look at my playlist if you want to see any of that stuff. Okay, let me get some of these smaller ones here out of the way. All right, so these are different pages that I've done in different books, different journals, or just plain starting collages, because that's what I do. I'm a collage, mostly a collage artist, although I'm a color pencil artist too. I love my color pencils. So it's kind of a toss-up between which I like best, collage or color pencil. But I love them both because my commission work, it's all portraits, people and pets. But I love my collage and I love my color pencils, so I love them both. But anyway, so anytime we have projects we've started, or I've got journals that I've worked in, see, most of these are front and back, and I don't do things with them. I deconstruct them, i.e. I take them apart, and then we cut them down and make the art cards, either 4x6. No, I've been working in his books for a lot of years, and he's in the UK, and I always tag him, and trust me, we have sold, I'm sure we've sold hundreds of his books here by promoting them. And so anyway, all right, so here's one. I like this side, so I can find areas that I like, and I can either cut them down to 3x4 or 4x6. Those are the two sizes that I kind of want to do. So if I see a section here, I'm not afraid to like cut something off, throw it away. I do like this moon here, so I think I'm going to go, I'm going to cut this down. Let's go here. So I'm going to cut this down to 4x6 because I want the whole moon. So let's go 4. And you might have to trim it a couple different times till you can get the section that you want. And this is just subjective. This is what do you like? What do you see? So there we go. So now I have this card to work with. See? So, and I just like this side. So after I've finished them, what I end up doing anyway is painting the back. So it doesn't really matter what's on the back. I'm going to paint it out black. But I like that. So that's a 4x6. Now, some people, and depending on what it is, if you think you're going to use this in your collage, then you keep it. But I have so much scraps and so many little pieces like that I don't usually tend to save them. But you could. All right, so let's see here. I think I'm going to I'll get 2 or maybe even 3 3x4s out of this. So let's see. Put that down. And you just got to keep spinning it around till you find what area you like. I'm going to go with that section and this section. Okay, so now I have a little landscape there to work with. Are y'all still with the tour? Hi, Eileen. Welcome. Good morning. Yeah, I don't have abandoned outhouses. Oh my gosh, there's not one. Pacola. Oh my gosh, where'd that comment go? There it is. I have all of Kirian's books. I have them all. All his abandoned books. We love our Kirian Connolly. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Maybe this could be a 3. I cut that down enough to 3. So let's just trim this off. Trim this off. And then I have another little place to work. Look, that's a snow mountain in the background. This is very Japanese looking to me. That's very Japanese looking. Okay, let's see. I won't use that one. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Is that already 4? Let's trim that down to 4. And then maybe a little bit off this top. Now, I paint them in, guys, so it doesn't really matter. I kind of like this whole square. It needs a little Christine climbing up the hill there. I might save that one. Okay, let's see. And this is a 4x6. So I've got, out of that one sheet, I got 4 different sizes or 4 different cards out of that one sheet. Hi, Curly. How you doing? And there's Zippy said, hi, ETE. It doesn't take long for people to know what Eileen the Enabler Elf is, does it? Zippy knows. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think I said hi to everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just kind of go through. Hopefully we're good and focused right here. And I'm just going to kind of go through some of the pages. They're back and front, so I can decide, do I want part of this one? I think I like this piece up here, so I'm going to make this a 4x6. So let's give it enough so I can trim off some of the top. So I'll make this a poster. And then we'll make a couple. All right, let's see. So kind of like that. Look, there could be a little cave down there. And I paint this in. I blend it all in with paint. Hey, Julie Topaz. Happy wonderful Wednesday. I totally forgot what day it is. I'm so thrown off by Drawn and Quartered being on Tuesday nights instead of Wednesday nights. And I stayed up way too late last night. And Julie's one that gets up early too. All right, so I like that. But let's see what's on the back. Do I like any of this better? And I'm just kind of rolling around in my head. I kind of like this. But I do like this better. I don't know about my bee. That's one of my hand-carved bee stamps there. But I think I'm going to make this into a couple of 3x4s. So let's trim down this. If y'all don't find this interesting, if this is not your thing, don't email me. Okay, look. Look at that. That's a whole little outer space world right there on the horizon. I don't know. It's you just got to let your imagination, and don't say you don't have an imagination. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me you don't have an imagination. All right, that's 4. Let's cut it down. And trim these down. Let's do this piece here. And they can be horizontal or vertical. Do I want this? I think I want this cut up here. And this cut right here. And is that enough for, okay, I can make one out of this. Go this way, could go this way. You just got to look at it and see what you think. Look, I see a little person there walking down a hill. And I just know myself, I won't use these. So Yes, they are little perfect compositions when they're cut. Aren't they, cat and paste? They are. And when y'all make sure and follow each other, if I, pop someone's name up there and you want to see if you might want to follow them, even the odd people like, no, yeah. Hi, Sandra. Let's see. Yes, I don't usually make ATCs anymore, which are 2.5 by 3.5. I usually make art cards that are 3 by 4. I do make postcards, which are 4 by 6, but I don't. ATCs are so tiny, and y'all know how many ATCs I have. Don't make me show. Well, I'll show you one tray, and these are not even the ones that are in books. ATCs are 2.5 by 3.5. I've made my share of ATCs, and I've probably given away 10 times this many because I used to be in ATC swaps. So I won't go through this now. We've done that before, just last week or two. Let's put that back up on the shelf. And I have all my collection in 3-ring binders. Okay, let's see. I'm liking this right here. I'm going to cut this part off. And I'm going to keep this part. So let's go with the 4. And let's put this down to a 6 here. So there we go. It can go this way. It can go this way. Then we can paint out the stars up there. This is a bridge. Could be a bridge. Just, just look at it. I don't know that I will use any of that, so we'll throw that away. I couldn't find Cat and Paste on YouTube. I don't know if she has a YouTube. Yeah, you have a YouTube, don't you? I don't remember I'm going to be honest, I don't remember everybody's YouTube names. What I do when I favorite somebody, when I favorite somebody's channel, I put their name like Janet. I'll just put Janet. Or if, I wanted to follow anybody, I'll just put who I know them by. So I never put them by the actual name, their actual name of their YouTube channel. I put it what I can remember them by. Let's see. All right, so let's see here. I think I can get a couple different ones out of here. Let's go with 6 this way. I'll just kind of see what section I want to keep. I've done so many, I don't have to overthink this too much because I've made thousands of them. Maybe this way. This way could be going up that way. This could be a whole little nebulization. I'm liking this one. I'm feeling it. I might stop and work on this one because I'm feeling this one. There's a whole nebulization going on there. There's maybe some cliffs right there. And of course, the watch hands will zoom out into space because I like the time element. So I'm liking this one. I'm going to set that one here too. All right, let's see what else do I have in here. I like this section right here. Let's see, I'll do this right here, I think. Yeah. Okay, I like that little section. I don't know how interesting this is to you guys to watch me cut down old cards, but this is today is on inspiration, creativity, and you know what? I think I did this before and somebody enjoyed. Well, I've done it a few times. I'll do a little giveaway with scraps where you can make your. Daniel, is Fly Fox Pro still here? He was going to do some collage. Fly Fox Pro. I'm going to make him a little pile of collage stuff if his missus doesn't mind. I'll make Fly Fox a little pile because he was going to do some collaging. But I'll do a couple giveaways today of cards, art cards. I always do a giveaway. Don't see anything else. All right, let's keep moving here. All right, I like this, but I like that too. I might see if I can get part of the tree in there. Let's see if I can get this cut down. Like that. See if I can get 4. Because I'll get a little bit of that tree in there. Like that. So now let's, and I know people don't like to see me cut people in half, so I won't cut this one in half in front of you. Maybe I'll make it like this and just use this as like a section in my journal, because I do like that whole little piece there. Yeah, fly, email if you know, it's up to you, post office box, whatever. I don't share your email. I mean, I don't share your addresses, and I don't put you on any email list. But if you want to send me where I can mail you some collage fodder, there you go, right there. I'm going to make you a stack. You let me know. So I think I just like this whole layout. I don't want to cut that down. What else do we have over here? So this can be cut down to a 3x4. This can be a good 3x4 here. Trim that down to 3. Okay. And again, I paint the back, so it doesn't matter what's on the back. All right, here's that's a good little piece of scrap there. This. All right, let's see. And then the other thing too, guys, if you're into collage and mixed media, you're going to like stickers. You're going to like collage books, like this one, for instance. This one you can get on Amazon. It's called Extraordinary Things to Cut Out in Collage. Or look up Catherine Anderson. Catherine Anderson's books. She's got tons of those. Catherine Anderson has books that she's made on Amazon that are pictures of her photography. And then what she does is sells the photography books for you to use in your collage. So I have her book of doors. I have her book of her vintage. I forget what it was called, her newest one. It's down here. I've already cut it all up. But so I've got lots of here. This is from Catherine Anderson's new vintage book here. So she makes these books for you to use in your collage. Oh, my bracelet's hung up there. There we go. So I've got a stack of Catherine Anderson stuff here. I have the Extraordinary Things to Cut Out in Collage. I've got other papers in here from other, you know, flow books and whatever. And then I've got the Extraordinary Things to Cut Out here, which we've been cutting out a lot of. But you can use just, you know, use 1 or 2 little elements from a book like this. And you can make a whole little piece just from a sticker or 2, like we did that, did I pull it or did I put it back in there? Here it is, like this one. This was a cut up piece of an old art journal. I added a little bit of water here with paint. This is one little sticker. And then I painted in a little bit of a shadow under the octopus. And look, it's a whole story in there. Don't tell me you don't see a whole story in there. So, yeah. And just with one little element and a book like this, and it doesn't even have to be like this, but these, you know, people make these books for you to cut out and use. And so I have another one of them that I've already cut up. So you can see I've already got all kinds of stuff, semi-fussy cut. Some people don't like to fussy cut, Janet. And but some of us don't mind doing it occasionally, you know. I love this guy. I love this guy. He fits in so many worlds. This vintage scuba dive. Well, I don't even call him a scuba. It wasn't scuba. Vintage diver. He fits in so many worlds. I love him. Look, he even fits in a boot. But anyway. All right, let's cut up a few more here. So just kind of look it over. Do I like this side? Do I like this? I like this side. I like this right here. So I'm going to cut this down. This little section right in here. Hi, Desert Nana MB, Mary Beth. Hope you're having a good day. I like this right here. I think I'll go with, I'll go by 4x6 right there. Let's trim that down. So is anybody getting inspired to make your own art cards from your old journals? You have old, how many, let me raise your hand if you have old journal pages that you don't use, that you've got all kinds of stuff you started on. You've got all kinds of half-finished art journal pages, and you go, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. How many of you would be brave enough? Let's raise your hand. Be brave and cut up some pages. Try one or two. If you're afraid to cut up a whole journal, if you're afraid to cut up a whole journal, then try just try to do a page, a page or two. Keep a couple interesting things there from my stacks. I'm getting inspired to collage, Kathy Bird said. Kathy, you've been collaging. Zippy. Zippy says you're inspired by a guillotine. Don't make me pull out my little Zippy. I gotta have Zippy on the show one of these days. They'll start putting pressure on Zippy. I want Zippy on the show. It'll be a hoot. It would be a hoot. Kathy Berg, you already do, but you haven't collaged in a while. Okay, well, I don't know. It seems real close to home to me that you have. Okay, I like this section. Maybe, but that's going to be too, it's not going to fit in a 4x6. So let's do this. Let's do a 4. So, yeah, I've got to get Zippy on the show. I want to get HUD on the show. I want to get Painty Girl. I want to get a bunch of y'all on there. Y'all just email me when you're free, when you're available, or message me when you're available, because I don't know when everybody is available. Let's see. Let's cut this down right here. 3x4. I like that. But these will be some good pieces to send to Daniel. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can find some. I've got a stack here, so let me see if I can find some interesting ones. I'm going to pick them out here because not all discarded art journal pages are equal. But these are pretty colorful. I like these. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like this. Oh, that's a good one right there. It's another good one. Okay, let's pick these right here. Okay, let's do some more 4x6. Again, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Look, a moon on the horizon, or some kind of a planet, or a sun on fire. Look, fire, a planet, some kind of molten volcano, lava stuff, some kind of robots that got caught in it, falling off the edge right there. Those two little things, little robots right there. Look. Oh, I just love it. All right, let's see. Kim says, I have the same unicorn except pink on my desk. That's funny. I guess I was thinking in my big collage. Oh, you got to show that again, Kathy. I love anytime you or Colleen flip through your books. I love seeing your books, your flips of your books in your portfolio, your folio type. Let's see. Nipples are done paintings. Well, I hope you're using them. I hope you're using them, Suzanne. I'm free from about now until you keep time for it. Well, I don't mean right this minute, Fran. Don't mean right this minute. I mean, email me a time when you are, when it's a good time for you, a good day, good hours. Um, Zippy said, I'm not washing my hair. I can come on Friday. Okay. Oh my gosh, Zippy, I will Twitter message you. Make a note. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. I made myself a note to message you, Zippy. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh. All right. Let's cut this down here. Let's do a 6. And also, when you cut something down that's obviously, like this is obviously a flower, well, it doesn't have to stay that way. This could be a little cave right here. You know, turn it upside down, turn it right side up, turn them all different ways because you can see other things. Don't necessarily have to make it what you think it is. Right? I like this one. I want to work on that one in a minute. I got that other one I wanted to work on too. I had a couple of them here I wanted to work on. Okay. Let me get me a Daniel Fly Fox Pro stack here. Do you guys, should I do I have time to, are my mods here enough to do a giveaway? I'll throw that in there. Let me cut this down in half. I'm just making, I'm giving Daniel Fly Fox Pro some inspiration. I'll throw in some of my collage, other little collage elements. I'll throw in a couple other things that I think might be cool to get you inspired. A shark, maybe. It's going to be Shark Week next week. But anyway, I will, what I want to do, I'll do a couple giveaways. Here's what I'll do. Let me, my mod's available. Picola's here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This is how the giveaways work. Don't do anything until I type in go. I'll do a collage fodder. Oops, I need 2 E's. I mean 2 D's. Collage fodder. I'll do 2 collage fodders for international because I can mail those kind of cheap. Okay, so I'll do 2 of those. Hang on, guys. Don't do anything yet. So how it works is when I type in go, you put in a number between 1 and 100. It doesn't matter if there's 1,000 people here because it's the first person closest without going over. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 little Collage International fodder things. Collage fodder. Oh my gosh, Zippy, you just made it into the Wingnut book. That's going in the Wingnut book. For those of y'all that don't know the Wingnut book, this is the book that anybody that says something quippy, funny, which Zippy's kind of does all the time, but Collage Father. Made it into the book, Zippy. So it's just, all it is just a bunch of funny things that people have said, and you just made it into the Wingnut book because you know what? We're all a bunch of wingnuts. Score. So Zippy made it into the Wingnut book. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do Daniel ones. That'll be a separate one. But I'm going to do 2 more little packs of cutouts and things that are going to be, fodder, collage fodder. And I'll also go through my different stuff here, and I'll make some little envelopes of collage fodder. So I'm going to do 2 giveaways that are international, because the international people, I can't do the books anymore. It's just too expensive. But I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway for the U.S. I'm going to go ahead and do the Mummy book that I got these on clearance. I showed it earlier. If y'all missed, I did a flip through the mummies, gods, and pharaohs. If you don't want it, don't put a number in. Okay. So anyway, I will do that. This is going to be for USA only. All right. So I'm going to do 3 different giveaways, not including, just forget about Daniel. He's already over there. Okay. I mean, don't forget about Daniel, but I mean, I'm not including that in this. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do 2 different drawings. Let me get my random.org up here. Okay, so, oh, what was that? Oh, Faithful. Oh my gosh, Faithful Mesh. You have the cutest family ever. You just popped up on my Instagram. And my family is dinging me. All right, let me go to random.org for random. Hang on, I spelled it wrong. How can you spell random? How can you spell .org wrong? But I did. All right, so random.org is where I put in a number between 1 and 100, and we'll generate a number. Now, what I'm going to do, let's do the international first. So how it works is when I type in go, when you see me type in go, we're going to do international first. So if you're not international, don't do this. We're going to give the USA, we're going to do this, and we're going to do the collage fodder for the international. So if you are international, Canada, Australia, UK, wherever you are, the first 2 people that put in the number closest to whatever comes up is going to win a little envelope of collage fodder. Okay? All right. For between 1 and 100. I know I have to say that again. Put in a number between 1 and 100. 1 number only, please. 1 number only. 1 number only. There you go. Internationals go. Internationals go. Okay. All right. So first 2 people. Oh, Suzanne, I did not see what you said. I will scroll back. I don't see where you asked me something, Suzanne. What if we? No, you don't. No, not paying for shipping. I'm paying for shipping. Yeah, I'm paying for shipping. Yes. Although they splashed down on Sunday, Zippy, I saw it live. I saw it. It was awesome listening to the 2, and I did comment to NASA and Space Force, the 2 narrators that were talking about every the blow by blow when they came to splash down, and then they put the capsule on the boat, and then they waited an extra 30, 45 minutes for the astronauts to get out. They had to do the test of the gas seals, and I watched it all. I watched every bit of it. All right, so that's it. I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to splash down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, stop. Okay, so my mom and Denise, my daughter, are messing each other, and I'm in on the text. So, all right, so we're going to generate the first 2 people. The first 2 people closest to 85 without going over. Closest to 85 without going over. The first 2 people. Okay. Okay. And also, I don't know what Suzanne was wanting, but Suzanne, my mods, if they answer you, they're speaking for me. So if my mods say something, they're speaking for me. You don't have to try to go around my mods. Whatever the mods say is what I say. Dot said, amuse me that all the technology they couldn't open. Well, they could open the door, Dot. It's not that they couldn't open the door. They had a gas, I don't want to say a gas leak, but kinda. There was like nitron. I don't remember. But anyways, there was some kind of gas that was like trapped between the door and the capsule, and they had to vent it. So it's not that they couldn't open the door; it's they were venting. Okay, so let's see who. Dorothy got 85. All right, Dot. Dot got one. All right, Dot's one of the people. Who else was the other one? Tracy. All right, Tracy. I have now Tracy. I don't know if I have. I'm pretty sure. I know I have Dot's address, but Tracy, will you email me? Yeah, gas fumes, Desert Nana. Tracy, email me your address so that I have your current address. Oh, you found that out later. Oh, okay. I thought you were serious, Dom. Half watching the chat, half trying to do a giveaway. Okay, so Tracy, here's my email. Email me your address. I know I have Dr. Dots, but let me see. Hang on. I can't spell my own. There it is. Okay. There you go. So congratulations, Tracy. My brother Zippy. Oh my gosh. Zippy. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, Dot's won a couple of times. And now, Dot, do not send me postage for this. It's just going in an envelope. Okay, you're good, girl. All right, so collage fodder, Dot and Tracy, those are the international winners. Plus, I got Fly Fox Pro Daniel. I'm doing a little pile for him. Okay, so we're going to do it again. And this time is USA only for the Egyptian cards. Okay. All right. Again, it's going to be the same procedure, but US only. When I type in go, one number only. and we'll do, let me go back to my, this was the old number, it was 85. We're going to generate a new number as soon as we give it a minute. Okay. So I'm going to type in go. I got these on, well, I guess you call them clearance or on bargain. And so I had to buy one for you guys. Okay, one number only between 1 and 100. USA only. And on the collage fodder, I'll probably send it. I already sent Dot a rooster, but I'll send y'all a little print or something. A little art print along with the collage fodder. So, yeah. Okay. I don't think Zippy knows what country he lives in. The space station. I know. The space station. Okay, get your numbers in. I'm going to count down. One number only. And yeah, and I'll get this out. What day's day? Wednesday. It'll probably go out for Friday or Saturday. I don't know. Whichever day I can get to the post office. My envelopes, I have just put international stamps on that. All right, I'm going to count down. Get them in there because when I type in stop, no more numbers matter. All right, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I feel like I'm going to the space station. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there. All right, so we're going to do another one. Okay, so 85 was the other one. We're going to generate a new number. 72. The closest to 72 without going over. 72. Let's see who won that. Zippy. See why we want to have Zippy on the show? I'm telling you. If you've not seen Zippy over on Doug to Naples show, oh my gosh. Go look for Zippy the unicorn. You will, I'm telling you, you wait till he comes on. Gonna crack up, people. You're on Zippy. Okay, so Desert Nana. Okay, MB, Desert Nana. Now, Desert Nana, MB, I don't know if I have your new address. You have to send it to me again. Just message me. I'm on Messenger with Mary Beth. So, okay, she has 70. Message me your new address. Well, just message me your address because I don't know if I have your current one. Okay, MB. There you go. You won the Egyptian mummies, girl. Girl. Okay, so there we go. And the other one that I bought, the other extra one I bought, that one's going to Mary Altier. So I did buy a couple extras for you guys. I can't let that stuff go by. You know, I gotta buy it for. I gotta buy you guys treats. Yeah, she can email me, Pacola. She can either email me or message me. So either one. Okay, there we go. So let's go back. You know what? I think I'm going to stop cutting down now because look, I mean, I can literally be here for days, and we are sometimes. So I have all these that I could cut down, but I'm going to use some of the ones we already cut down and make a couple of little projects out of them. So I'm going to throw these aside. Move Zippy's play toy. And let's see what we can do with some. Here's some of the ones we've partially worked on. Here's some of the ones we cut down today. And we're going to paint on them. So, yeah, congratulations. And hi, Holly D. I didn't see you there. Anybody else I missed? And I said hi to Mama 4. You're welcome, Mama 4. And I don't know where she's going. So granddaughter is coming for a play. Oh, have fun, Mama 4. Have fun. Oh my gosh. I got to click on these things. So, okay. Let's see here what we can do. So let me get a little bit of paint. And we'll see which ones I picked out. I liked this one. I'm going to try to work on the postcard size ones because you can see them better. And I'll zoom in and fix the lighting in a minute. And that one's going in my art journal. Let's see what other one. I kind of like this one. Kind of like that. So maybe this one. Kind of like this one. Let's pick 3 or 4. I'm going to go with the 4 by 6. I like that. Okay, we'll just start with these. We'll work on these are the new ones, and then these are ones that we've worked partially on. Now this one's done. It's just not varnished. And again, I showed earlier how to varnish. Here's some little specks. Here's one all we did on this one is just add the little roads and the stars in the car. So, it's not an awesome composition. It's just smack dab in the middle. But I liked the colors and the road and the car. So I didn't care if it was kind of a, direct composition and so I've got all these other ones that I've painted gold borders on. And most of the time I don't put borders on my little cards, but every now and then I do just because we can. This is the one that I thought looked like a little ship, and there's a little guy there coming out there. So we started working on this one. This one looks like little people down here, maybe in a city. This one I could work on all day. This one is another one I could work on all day. Well, let's pick these. All right, so I'm going to pick these. I've already done that. We're going to move that. Let's work on these here. Okay. I probably should put a piece of white paper down because this is going to be distracting. Let's see. All right, so here's some that we can work on. I think I got them all. Oh, all right. So I think I'll pick these two at first because they have color combinations that I can work with. Hi, Lady Jan. How's it going? Let's brighten this up just a little, not too much because we're on white paper. All right, so let's see here. Let's set this inside this one. Just kind of just look through it and see what I want to do. And do I want to add another collage element to it first or start painting? You can do whatever. A lot of times I'll just start with a blank card. And, we go from this to, hang on, let me pull one. To where I'll paint some of my own animals. And then, like, this is a poster. So here's where I've painted my own animals and then done a collage circus around the whole thing with the acrobats and the stars. And I made them like their own little star chart thing up there. And then so sometimes I'll paint my own stuff into the piece and then add collage to it. But we go all the way. We'll go do poster size. So we do all kinds of size of collage here. And again, if you've not seen my Abandoned Places books, then go look for those because those are fun. All right, so let's see what we want to do here. These kind of colors kind of have similar colors. These have similar colors. What do I want to start with? Well, I always need black and white, and I always need to have a bucket of stars going. So let me put some black. And I just use craft paint, guys. This is a folk art. Most of the time I use Americana craft paint. I like that color. A lot of times, let me get me a bucket of stars here. So what I use for a bucket of stars is just a little juice lid and get the white paint here. And if I want to water it down, I put it in a little bucket. If I don't want to water it down, I put it over here. Then I'll water this down so I can have a little bucket of stars. And then let's see, I like that color. Let's see, I think I'll go with my usual slate blue that I love. I love me some slate blue, Blue Harbor. Some yellow ochre. Maybe, what else do I want? I'll start with that. And probably some greens, maybe that teal color. I'm just putting out some colors I think I might use. See, Fran says, I can even see a skull in the foreground. Yeah, so you can, you use your imagination, whatever appeals to you, and you'll see things. Okay, I want some more purple. I think I want. I'm just looking. And I don't even know if I'm going to use all this. And that's why you want to have a desk journal. You want to have some kind of a journal to the side where you can scrape. I've got some palette knives in here where you can scrape excess paint that you don't use. Put it inside of a journal to work in later. So you can do that. All right, let's see. Do I want to zoom in one? Let's see here. Let's readjust. Let's go zooming in. Let's autofocus. A little brighter. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'll probably just start with these two. And probably... All right, let's see. That's real watery there. I'm just going to pick up a couple colors here and just start. This is a part where you just got to kind of look it over and kind of I don't know. You just got to play and not be afraid. You got to play and not be afraid. Let's see if I can put my paint up here where you can see the paint. And I think I'll just do a little painting, and then I might look through the collage books just to give me a focal thing. You know, I could paint my own little animals or people in there, but I think right in here. Let me get a couple brushes. Hang on, let me grab this. That won't work. And see, I'm already in the zone. Put in caps if you're talking to me, guys. I might miss it. Okay. So back in here, I think it's going to be a little place back in here. And there's this little something that kind of almost looks like a harp right there. But I think that looks like a little something right there. I'll go into thinking it's like a little area back here. And I use my fingers and I blend with brushes and my fingers and just whatever works. All right. So I think I'm going to just put a little there and let's see. Do I want this to be a cutoff like a door, an opening right here? Do I want this to be like just a big square, or do I want to blend it out? Because then I'm going to have my, where's my white Posca sitting here somewhere? No, I don't know what, oh, there it is. Okay. Bye, Zippy. Thanks for stopping in. Look forward to having you on the show whenever you can come on. I'm telling y'all, Zippy's a hoot. If you like to laugh, Zippy's your unicorn. Zippy's your unicorn if you like to laugh. All right, do I think I'll have this one coming up? Almost like that's like a compass. See how it looks like a compass right there? And watch hands. I think I'll just kind of like that. Can't help the questions. I love unicorns. Oh, I miss something. I don't know, Tracy. I'm sure Zippy doesn't mind the questions. But I don't know what's going on. But y'all remember, guys, I don't like say it too much because most of y'all already know. If my mods say something, they speak for me. If they kick you, boot you, chastise you, they're the boss. My mods are the boss. So just saying. Okay? Just saying. All right, so I'm just going to start. You just start building a world. And I might stop at any point and go ahead and look in my different collage elements and pick something. Let's see. I think I want a little bit of white. And if you mix your, you can keep mixing it on your fingers. You can mix it on the, look at all the colors in my brush there. It makes it more not uniform, and you'll have different variations of things going on that are kind of cool if you just let them happen. But But I like science fiction. I like outer space. I like space things. Um, oh, thank you, Picola. Yeah, there's Doug to Naples channel. Zippy. You have to look around, or just look for thumbnails that have Zippy in them, or sometimes it might be mentioned in Doug's. But Doug, I love Doug's show too. So thank you, Picola. She's on it. She's on it. Yeah, Zippy's a space unicorn. Oh my goodness. And then I keep where's my baby wipe? Keep a baby wipe so I don't have to keep washing my brush. I can, wipe it down a lot. And all right, so let's see. I think I want a little bit of this blue. I'm gonna have a little bit of this blue coming up on this another hill or something up behind here. Make a couple of little something going on up here. Maybe there's some more right in here. Can y'all see? Am I close enough? Do I need to zoom in? I want y'all to be able to see the paint and the cards and a little everything. But I want y'all to be able to see. Y'all tell me. I can zoom in if you want. But anyway, I love science fiction was one of my first things I loved to read. That and spy novels. It was a hard choice between trying to think of where did I want to be an archaeologist or did I want to be a spy. But anyway, so I read a lot of zoom it a little. I read science fiction, Heinlein, Asimov. Um, I just read a lot of science fiction when I was a kid, and of course, I like Star Trek and the originals, the original Star Trek, and there. Is that good? Yeah, I zoomed in a little. I think that's good. A little. All right, let's put a little. And I'm just using one little flat brush and just kind of. Remember when we a couple of weeks ago I had bought that book of funny things posters, little mini posters kind of Bob Ross, and we put our collage elements in the Bob Ross paintings. That was really that was really fun. So if you're hard pressed to figure out how to do a collage painting, find something like let me see here. Let me think of something here. Let me see what I have handy. Here. All right, here's one I started some time ago or a while back. This is a calendar page. This is just a page from a calendar, and I already threw on a bucket of stars. All right, so look at the city down here. This is like an aerial view. Now, you can take just that, and let's just grab my. I mean, look, guys, I'm saying it's not that hard. Look, it's not that hard to make something fun with collage. It's really not hard. And look, just with that. And then you can go in here with make a few other little planets, maybe a watch. I like to put the watch hands in there, but you can just do, it's just not hard to do when you just want to say, well, I'm just going to have some fun. So, here's this guy standing on the city and with like northern lights and, going on there. So there's just like what you can kind of do. All right. So we're going to do something like that with these, but okay. Let's see here. And then I'm going to get in here and just kind of do the detail. This is the fun part for me, is all the little detail. You know, building a little world, painting a little world. You like? No, I use that sea diver on a lot of stuff, Devin. I like him, but I'm going to pull some other things just to show you. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and, while this is, wet here, let me get a soft brush, or when I say a soft brush, I just mean a brush that has like flexible, where did I get that stylus? I don't even remember that stylus. Hang on. I just saw a stylus in there. I hadn't seen in a long time. Let me find a brush that has softer hairs here. That one will work. Okay. So I'm just going to get some. And you want to tap this off, because it's going to, when you first dip into this water and paint mixture, and if you start to try to go straight onto a piece, it's going to be big blobs, which you can wipe off if you're quick, but you want to tap it off so you can kind of go in there. See, that's already too big, I think. I might leave that one. But I'm not sure where exactly I'm going to want them all, but I can always paint over them. But I'm going to put a little bit of star action on here. And I might want some on here, this one. I'll just go ahead and throw some on here too while I'm at it. Because these are the two I'm working on right now. All right, let me rinse this brush out. All right. And I'm going to go over here to this one for a minute. And I'm going to go with some white and blue. I want to extend this out. I want it to be a little wavy. All right, and I'm going to go back in here with a brush. So a little bit of this wave on here. A little like a little wave in space. I don't want it coming out this way behind here. No, I don't like that there. Oh, did you lose a pet, Devin? I didn't hear about that. I'm only, I don't see all the chat, guys. Okay, now I'll clean this off. I'm going to some black. And it's pretty tiny. I mean, it is tiny what I'm working on, because, it's 4x6 card. And remember, these are leftover art journal pages that I just cut down and we're playing with. Okay, so now I think I want a nice, just rounded. About 15 more minutes. So I hope y'all have had fun, kind of getting some inspiration, some ideas, some, doing some giveaways and having some fun. But I can work on these for hours. I mean, I can just sit here and just get in the zone and just imagine what's going on. But I want to make sure this looks like it's floating. Probably need to put some more pasta. It's coming from behind there. Okay, Linda, thanks for stopping in. Anybody else I missed? There we go. Let's put a little bit more. So y'all want to talk about anything what are y'all working on? Is anybody painting, drawing, coloring, sketching? What are y'all doing? Don't forget, we probably have a video on a lot of things in the playlist. Oh, they're well, good, Picola. I'm glad that I do things. I'm usually a lurker in most streams because I'm working on stuff and I can't keep up with the chat when I'm like looking at something like this. I can't. I think I want to do a little bit of. Let's see here. I might want to do a little. So I can get this to do what I want here. Kind of like a. Kind of like a semi aurora borealis type look. White. It's kind of coming down this way. And I do want another. Let me get a pencil. Hey there, baby. Babies are coming in here. What is it? You gonna come up here on the desk? Maybe. Let's kind of do this. I want this bigger. Like there's a moon back there. So I do a lot of lurking at streams because I'm sitting here working all day. So I have people on the background all day. Okay, baby, you can't step in the paint. Stay right there. Stay on this side. Is there any paint right there? No. Okay. All right. So you can lay down right there. Lay down. Gotta stay on that side of my arm. I might have to put him down off the table. I mean, because you don't want to get in my paint. Okay. Let's get a little more. A little more purple. I think I want to make this another plane. So get rid of that over there. Uh-oh. Jan. Is it time for another clean out over on Quail Hill, Jan? Let's see. I need really this, maybe a little of that. And I sit in my head and I go, shh, 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 shh. I'm going to have a star shine right there so it doesn't have to be perfectly round, because there's going to be a star shine right there. But I do want that to look fairly round. I probably need to bring this up just a little there. Some purple up here. So more purple back in here. And up in here. Let's lighten that up. Misty, oh, no. All those tags you need to make into a book, Jan. They need to be a book. So I'm trying to do some kind of streaky bit so it almost looks Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. Oh, I like that. I like that. Doesn't matter. I mean, wait a minute. I got to write that down. Aurora. Aurora. I know that's not right. Aurora Borealis. So Aurora Borealis. I want that in there. Familiar with the work of David McKean? I don't know. It sounds familiar. Fly. It sounds familiar, but I'll write it down and go look it up. And as soon as I see it, I might. Borea Alice. I don't want to bore. Okay, yeah, all right. It's got the R-O. Okay, let me write it. A-U-R-O-R-A. Aurora, but I wanted the Alice part. I'm going to write that down, Fly. It sounds very familiar, but not right off the top of my head. I got Post-it notes everywhere. But anyway, so I'm trying to do these little kind of downward streaky things that you kind of see, and it kind of goes like this, and then there'd be this hole in it right in here. I should have a reference. Out because I can't just make up an Aurora Borealis. I'm trying to, and I shouldn't. I need to look that up to see how this looks right here. That's kind of where I want to go and just kind of make it a little bit more over here. And then let's put another little, maybe there's another hidden planet back in there. A little one. And then maybe there's something right here, a little bigger. And then I can take a pencil. Let me get a teal color. A little bit of a, whoops, gonna let that, it's not dry, so I'm gonna go around it. And maybe do a little nebulization with pencil there. Okay. A little something going on in the background, way in the back. And then maybe a couple of little planets back in there, stars. All right, now let's go with the I'm just talking out loud to myself, guys. I hope that's dry enough. I don't want to ruin my Posca. So I wanted to make it look like, I don't know, say exactly an exploding planet, but kinda. One of my favorite, let me see if I can pull here. Get my abandoned. I think it's in Abandoned Places. This is one of my favorites here. Let me see if I can flip to it. I think it's toward the front. I got a lot of favorites in this book, but the one that I'm thinking of the planet in the ghost town. Where's my ghost town? Hang on, guys, I'm flipping here. I'm pretty sure it's in this book. Because, I'm working in 4 or 5 different books at the same time. And sometimes I don't remember which book, which picture is in. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, well, let me, you know what? Hang on, let me do a post. Where's my post-its? I need some more post-its. So I'm going to show this one as an example. And is that the other one I wanted to show as an example? Okay. All right, hang on. Let me show the original here. That's it toward the beginning. So what I'm kind of thinking in my head is from this one here. Let me find the ghost town. Okay, so this is what it looks like originally. This is the ghost town in the book original, not anything done to it. Like this. And this is the one where I altered it. And I know it's flashing out. Let's see if I can get but see how I got this going right here? This kind of thing here. That's kind of what I'm doing. That's what I was kind of imagining kind of here. A little bit of that kind of going on. Oh, well, now I'm messing it up. I'm smearing my paint. Smearing my paint there. And then the other one, New Altered Places, should be out next week. What's it called, Tracy? Somebody mentioned that. New Altered book. I know it's not going to be by Kieran Connolly. But let me here. I had to find a post. Do you know what it's called, Tracy? The new abandoned places. Okay, so the other one I want to show you is this one, and it's about halfway in. Let me see if I can. I'll just show you this, and then I'm going back to my painting here. I've shown these a lot, guys, so they're all in my playlist. But this here, so here's this one. This one right here, this is one of my other favorites. These little tipped over huts look like little metal detecting guys, don't they? Don't they look like they're little metal detecting guys? And this just looks like a bridge to me. So that's what I changed it to. So I changed it to, and I know there's a glare there. Oops, on this side. So this is what I made out of that one. I kept the little metal detecting guys, but I did a whole nebulization world, and I did the bridge in space and then another exploding planet. So I really like this one here. It's one of my favorites, but this is what it started as right there. And we changed it to this. But I like the swirls and everything in this one. So, okay. Did I stick that to the page? Okay. So now let's see what I can do down here. my Posca. About 5 more minutes, guys. And again, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Thanks everybody that lurked and watched the show. This will be kind of coming around from behind here. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. Those lurking in the background. Right. Soften this edge. Give it a little bit more glow here. Maybe with a little of the teal too. It'll make it stand out. Teal or orange. You can use those for nice lighting colors. I don't want to get too much because I don't want to lose that purple. Well, I'll just use the paint. I was going to say I don't want to use that purple. Lose that purple, but I lost my brush. I lost my brush under here somewhere. Seriously, it's not hard to do because there's so much stuff on my desk. But let me look on the floor. Well, there it is. Just a little bit more purple back in there. It's going to be too bright a purple. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll brighten it up a little here too. And then right along this edge, it's too... There we go. That's better. Let's fix that right here. It's not perfectly round, but you know, these exploding planets, you just don't know what they're going to do. All right, let's see. I could get another color of Posca, like the yellow ochre or the purple, and do this too. These thin little striations. Oh, thanks, guys. Well, we played a little bit with them. We didn't get too far, but this one. I'll have to just, keep playing with them. Maybe there's I don't know if there's going to be a mist coming down here. I have to do that with a brush, I think. Have this kind of mist thing and kind of bring this circle around here. Let me try to do it with a baby wipe. Oh no, I can mash the baby wipe. It's the size of it. I want it very tiny. There we go. This mist kind of coming around. I don't want to hurry. I don't want to rush it. I want it to work. Because I'm going to want this to be like, almost like, whoops. Some of my paint's getting a little crusty. A flat edge here, like a dimensional wall. All right. Well, anyway, guys, got any questions or anything before we head out? Oh, thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Pamela. So if I keep this a nice hard edge on there, it's going to look very like 2001: A Space Odyssey's. What do you call it? It's not a cube, a rectangle. but I think I want it to kind of be rough edged. Let's do that. Let's have it kind of a rough edge there. But I want this side sharp. And this is another reason that I'm trying to take time to get into digital, because all this stuff that I'm trying to paint by hand, I can imagine it, and I know I could probably do it very easily digitally, you know, um, with the digital. So I've been trying to, you know, teach myself with some classes, with Procreate and Sketch, and I don't know, I got 3 or 4 different programs, and I'm trying to teach myself some of it, but it's time consuming. It's very time consuming to, you got to have a learning curve with all of that. I can color okay on it because it's, but doing all the brushes and the different um, drawing tools, the different pens and pencils and things, to get the base done. Yes, Fran, it is. It's more. It takes time to learn all that, and I'm doing pretty well, but not I'm not fast at it yet. And I like to be able to, when I envision something, when I see it in my head, I want to be able to, like I can with paint. It takes a minute, but I can do it with paint because I can see it and just do it. But it takes a minute with the Digi, but the tools that are available to Digi can make it so much more realistic to what the vision is in my head. Like it's not like you'd see on a movie or something, right? Yeah. So, but I want this right here to be kind of like a I don't have a black. A little tiny bit of black right there. So it just takes time to learn the programs and the tools, but it's fun. It's just the time, It's just the time. Oh, it's bigger. But anyway, okay, I guess I better quit, guys. I'll probably work on it later as I'm watching other people stream today. And thanks everybody for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed the giveaways. Let me back out so you can see my mess. Here. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, I was going to pick out some elements. Just something. Okay, here. I'm just going to go with the first thing I picked. All right. If there's anybody left here. All right. I'm going with the first thing I picked. Just to show you that you can have fun with a random collage element. Just give me 1 second to fussy cut it out. I just randomly picked this out of the bucket. Wait for it. I might have to put a little highlight on it. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens when I put it in the piece here. Just a minute. I wanted to pick a few different. Oops. Did you see it? I didn't want you to see it yet. I wanted to pick a few little little collage elements out to play with, like I did my sea diver, but we didn't. I just forgot. I just got carried away. I got carried away. All right, one more little thing here. Hang on. Just a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. I hope this works. I just randomly picked this. Okay, here we go. All right. Don't know where I want him. Oh, he could be. Ew. Anyway, I got out this little mouse. It doesn't fit on that page. It's too. He's kind of dark. Oh, he could go. He could be walking across this. He's a little big. I need him to be just a little bit smaller, where he could be walking across this little bridge thing here. I'm just playing around with him. Oh, He'd probably go better on this page. But just taking one, yeah, mouse in space, taking one little thing and a little element and playing with it, it is just fun to do. You can just do all kinds of things like our. Now he's going to be way too big, but I'll show you this one again. Where I just pulled the page here. Let's see. A dormouse. Yeah, good, Janice. A dormouse. So I love our little vintage diver. So I put him on a lot of things. But let's see what else we have here. I mean, we could do the shark. We could do the shark. That would work. Just look. I'm going to put whoever I send these collage fodder things to, I'm going to pick out some of this stuff and send it to you. Let's see. There's mushrooms and plants and trees. Oh my. Cactus. Oh, that would go good on this one. Look. See? Or this one. That's got to go on that page. The moon was made of cheese. Yeah, we could turn this into like Swiss cheese. But he's just too big. It needs to be a littler mouse, about half that size, like crawling across there, Let me hold it up. Now I have to resume and everything. Resume! All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to get corny now, so we better go. But thanks everybody for being here, and we will see you. I don't know if Zippy wants to stream on sometime on Friday or over the weekend, do an impromptu. I am working on some commission portraits. I've got 2 dogs and a cat that I have going, and I got lots of stuff to do. I won't do that's too much trouble. I don't like to photocopy this stuff. I like to use the original, and it's like if I run out or if I need another size, I just go looking for it. I don't do well with photocopy and stuff like this. I want to just cut it out of whatever. I just want to cut it out and use it. That's just the way I do. But you could Dot. But all right, guys, y'all have a great day. Do something creative. Do something creative. Thanks, Dot. And congratulations again, Dot. You're going to be getting some of this stuff. Don't photocopy it, Dot. Use the originals. All right, guys. Bye.